There's quite a lot there. You'd need a new shepherd hook pair, or you might want to maybe get some from your stash if you've got some set aside.
Yeah.
That's a cheeky wee stash. These are delicious. They really are. A lovely colour, really soft, really pretty. I don't know if you ever think of it, but we've got, sorry, I've forgotten to take my bit of the fit off. Sorry. I'm trying to get fit this year. Just realised it was telling me to go a walk.
We can't do walking now. We've got to stand still and talk.
Not now, bit fit. Right, so you've got your genuine pearls, which you get a full strand of, around 38 centimetres of. And I can't remember how much that is in inches. My ruler's on the other side. That's how many? Oh, that's a size, 5 by 7mm sizes. Oh, thank you, helping me out in the gallery. We've got Brom in the gallery tonight. Oh yes, we do. Bit of Bruce, bit of Tom. So adding to that, perfect size, we've got some peridot. Fabulously faceted with cheeky tassel on the end. So you'll probably gather from that, if you're a regular viewer, you might not if you're new, but if you're regular, you know that means it's on a slightly slimmer thread that these are on. So you might want to use featherweight head pins, or in fact these are quite slim head pins if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they are. The peridot fit on.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Well, that's quite handy to know.
Yeah.
So there you go. So you've got that. So even though they might be on a thinner threading material, you've got the option to maybe use your head pins that you get. But you also get beading thread and the monofilament, which is super slim. That's 0.25mm. So it's very, very slim for using. So that'll work wonderfully, especially if it already works with your head pins. Finish it off. A cheeky sprinkling, a little bit of sparkle, if you will, Swarovski crystals. That's a pack of 48. Remember the other day, in fact just yesterday, we were talking about the little, I call them tactic boxes. You used to be able to shake them and get your mints out.
Yeah.
It's like that, and you can fill them up with your findings. And when you get a packet of Swarovski, I can't ever keep the packet. I always rip it by mistake.
Yeah.
Or I'm either too heavy-handed or I'm just a little bit too excited with Swarovski crystals.
Plus it's nice because if you've got the little tic-tac things, you can put them and you can see what's in them. Whereas if you've got the bags, it's a bit...
You can't see so clearly what's in them. You have to lift them all up rather than just have a wee look. And also you can just shake them out, which is quite cool because Sarah Elvin does it on her DVD, on her... is she with us on Sunday? Sarah Elvin's with us on Sunday night, and you can shake them out and you can put them on your beading mat, and she does it in the DVD and it looks quite cool. So after that I wanted it even more. And because they don't do the packets of the tubes like your Miyuki beads or your other sort of findings, getting one of those tactic boxes is a good way of storing your Swarovskis and other gems as well, but I quite like it with those because they don't really have a solid packet when you get them. So there's a great way of working with all of these together, or as you have done, keep your butterflies as your butterflies, and then put your pearls together in lovely sections with Swarovskis and peridot, and they're perfect size, the Swarovskis and peridot together.
Yeah, it's a nice little, it breaks up the pearls really well, I think. And
yes.
It's a really nice necklace to put on and wear. So it looks awkward on the bust, but when you put it on, it sits nice.
Very wearable.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
And it feels nice and comfortable. Not that I was walking around, swanning around, doing the housework in pearls.
Not at all, not at all. I wear mine down to the market of the super, down the freezer aisle. I'll have my pearls on, looking for my frozen veg. Right, £44.20 is where we should be. However, you'll know at Jewellery Maker we never really stay where we're supposed to, because that would just be far too easy. Far unfun. Unfun? That's not even a word, is it? No fun. Well, this is fun. A bit more fun. £29.95 we'll take it down to for you. So you get all of it. So you get the Swarovski crystals, and you also get your butterflies, which you'll get 10 of. I'll pop one of those in. In fact, I've still got that on the head pin. I'll pop that there. You get sterling silver findings, which you'll get around 16 of. You'll also get yourself your peridot. You'll get your pearls, and the vintage pearls, which I love in the vintage rose. Really lovely colour. And all your threading materials, your monofilament, your beading, and your elastic in there too. Gosh, those peridot sparkle, don't they?
They do, they're lovely.
Really lovely with that Swarovski. Perfect together. Right, so if you're looking at this thinking, right, that's great, I've got some maybe connectors, might not be the butterflies, but the connectors at home, or I've got some beading thread, or I've got some gemstones, what can I do with them? Drop us a wee message. We've got plenty here to get a hold of, loads of findings, loads of bits and bobs. So drop us a message if you're struggling with anything, or maybe you're not, you've just got it in your stash and you haven't got started and you want some ideas. We're going to have a look how to make the earrings just now, but just drop us a message if there's anything you want. Either do it on the Jewellery Maker website, which is just jewellerymaker.com. If you're on our app, you can get that from the App Store if you haven't already. It's just Jewellery Maker on the App Store. It's really easy peasy and it's totally free to download the app. It takes not very long actually. We did it the other day, didn't we? Director Bruce and I tried to do it. We didn't know that the admin login on that, other than the pad I, otherwise we would have done it. But you just click it and it takes a wee minute to download, and then you just add in the same customer number as you might have if you've set it up over the phone. And if you haven't, just make an email address up, or well, it's got to be one that you're going to get emails to, because otherwise you wouldn't get your confirmation, will you? And a password. Or you can text us. 60777 is the text number, and if you put JM Studio at the start of the text, then we'll definitely get it. And your normal text charges are so 10p, 7p, or maybe they're free, I don't know. So whatever it normally costs you as a text. So what do we need to get involved in this pair of earrings if we want to make along at home?
The findings bag would be good, which I can't find.
Okay, we can't find the findings bag. Do you want to use mine? Use mine.
I'm gonna adapt.
Oh no, you're fine. Use mine.
I know, I can't, because I found some of them. It must be at the bottom of the bag.
Oh, that's fine. Well, they're all here, so you're more than welcome to use all the ones here, because we can share, Vicky. That's all right.
Because I was just gonna substitute with silver plate.
Oh no, let's not. There you go. Let's use some real sterling silver.
So I used, like I said, I used 2 head pins.
I'll bring them over so you can see.
Yeah. So I used the 2 head pins, and I also mixed. I also used the little remnant to make this little part at the top.
Oh really? What, the leftover from?
Yeah. Wow. So not to throw away, and 2 of the jump rings. And 4 of these lovely butterflies, and then the head pins.
Earwire, shepherd hooks.
Yeah. I can't speak. What's wrong with me? You'd think I was on TV.
I know, right?
Right. So you also need tools.
That's be handy.
Yes.
That's a large toolkit you're getting in there. Oh, and a bit of the small toolkit. Oh gosh, you've got it all mixed in together.
I know.
Loving your work. Did you just put your favourite tools together?
Well, no, I had to borrow that, remember, because I lost my suitcase.
Oh.
Yeah, but then I found it again.
When did you lose your suitcase?
On my way, on the 21st, I lost it. So then I come in, but luckily I had all the kit and everything in the bag that I always carry with me. So luckily, honestly, I've been a doctor since to find out why I'm so dozy.
You're so funny. So did you find your suitcase?
Yes, I've got my suitcase.
Where was it?
It was back in Birmingham New Street.
At the train station?
Yeah, because I left it on Redditch, on the train station at Redditch. I left it above the seat and just got off with the bag. Because I was used, people might have already seen this, but because I'm used to the bag all the time, I only bring the suitcase when I'm staying over. Oh. So I forgot that the suitcase was there.
Easily done.
It's not. It's probably not. I've been told off by everybody I've told it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think
the hotel told me off. The baggage man told me off, my mum's told me off, my Auntie Lorraine's told me off, my Uncle William.
Oh no, went that far?
Yes.
Oh,
how do you keep doing it, Vicky? I don't know, that's why I went to the doctors.
Oh, what the doctor say?
The doctor said, well, you know.
There you go.
Maybe it's just one of them things with you.
It's one of them things. I think it's one of them things too. Yeah. Right, can I get you anything? You got the tools you need?
Yeah. So,
sorted.
Toolkit. See, you threw me from going from macrame to...
Sorry, that's our fault.
It is. Tom.
It is. It's absolutely
It is.
our fault.
Tom.
Oh, he's silent.
Right. So I'm going to start at the very bottom with this, and I started with a nice Swarovski onto my head pin. And this is the nice basic jewellery making, but looks really classic. And I think if you've seen them in the shops, you
would get your notes out, wouldn't you?
You would, I think.
Definitely. It's lovely to see so many of you joining us as well tonight. Thank you for taking the time. Quite a few people fancy this, which is lovely.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
So then, once you've threaded on onto your head pin, Swarovski, a peridot, and another Swarovski. Then use your round nose pliers, and then at the very tip, because we want to save as much of our silver. This is why I was on silver saving mode.
Yeah.
So just flick away and bend, and then rotate your round nose pliers, because we're going to do a wrapped loop, because I wanted it to stay on the butterfly. So now I'm going to spin it all the way around, and then take it out, and then go to the bottom of my head pin. Round nose pliers, yeah.
We know what you mean.
Until we've got to the point where we've got a circle. Then I'm going to use my flat nose pliers to open up, so I can thread on my butterfly. So I need to make sure that I'm threading onto the bottom. That's a Lola hair, probably. She follows me. So then we just place that on. It's a bit fiddly. And then, you could just do a simple loop, and then you've got all this extra. You don't have to do the wrap. But if you wrap around a couple of times, it's more secure.
Yeah, I was going to say, it gives you that wee bit of security, especially if there's a wee bit of movement going on.
Yeah.
You don't want them to be.
So you just pinch the loop, and then just wrap around just a couple of times. And because it's silver, it's nice and malleable. So it's I've heard, when I first started, I thought it was a bit of a trick to say, because I heard guest designers and presenters saying, get sterling silver, it's easier to use, or but it really is easier to use and start with.
It's not because it's sterling silver and it would cost you more than a normal plated findings pack.
Yeah.
It genuinely is really valuable.
Is easier to use, yeah. So then with then we're going to add on our other butterfly. So we're going to open and close our jump rings. So open and close our jump rings.
Okie dokie. Just using your pliers, your 2 pliers to do that.
Yeah, 2 flat nose pliers. And you could, use a slightly smaller ones, depending on if you've got your own. There's lots of silver finder kits that have been getting played, shown. Then add on your other butterfly, making sure it's the right way that you want it.
So we just add it on before we close it?
Yeah, so now we've got our 2 butterflies on. And they do have a back and a front ones. If you look at them, one when you're looking, the back's flatter.
It's a little bit more detailed on one side than the other, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's nice to show that off and make sure they're both the same.
So you can see.
Yes, please.
I'll try and hold that there so you can have a wee look, and then I'll spin it around. So that's a bit slightly more detailed. And then you can see there it's a little bit flatter. I actually see more of the luster on there, and you've actually got the stamp. Yeah, it's got a cheeky wee stamp there, a 925 stamp at the back. And then, so you can tell that's the back.
Yeah, so then we're going to add on our little loop for the top. Our peridot is really quite small. So I'm going to use the very, very tip of the round nose pliers to make a loop.
Wow, that is really dainty, isn't it?
Because I want to make sure. And then we do a loop all the way around, and then we do a little kickback so that it looks straight like this. And then we don't want it to slip off, so we're going to wiggle it until it's nice, and so you can feel it's squidging. It's a bit like the jump ring where you can feel the sides touching. Then you can add on. Because I've only wrapped it round once with these ones, I wrapped it round 3 times. With that, I've got a lot longer. So I could probably add a pearl now. instead of a peridot, so I might do that, you know. See if
Why
that,
not?
shall I see if that works?
You go for it. Whatever you fancy. It is Jewellery Maker after all.
I know. I might see if it works. It might be too... Oh no, it looks like it's going to work.
Hey.
So then, as long as you've got roughly about 1 centimetre, so now we're going to do the same thing, do a twist around, and then make sure that it's, yeah, together. Little kick back. And now we can add this on instead. And now we're going to open this up as though it's a jump ring. And add on our little dangle of butterflies or flutterbars. And then close over, and so make sure it's nice and secure. And then we can add in our
shepherd hook.
Shepherd hook, and we just open it as though it's a jump ring again at the very bottom. And then obviously make sure that you've got it going the right way. Are they twisting the wrong way? Oh no, that's what I done, because I twisted the shepherd hook loop round so that it was dangling the right way. So you can do just a little twist like this, and then you've got your, because I didn't have enough head pins, jump rings. So then now we're just going to add in our main part of our earring. And close over. There we go. And I think that looks
perfect.
Lovely.
Perfect.
Yeah, just as lovely as the one with the
peridot. We turn them around, we can see them together.
Yeah.
Well, they're all fluttering away. That's lovely. Gosh, do you know, it's so different with the pearl, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exact same design, just changing that top gem.
Because my plan was with the necklace was to do some dangles coming down from where the joins were.
Yes.
So I thought that would be a nice addition.
So you mean sort of, if I'm not mistaken, here?
Yeah. So so a similar. So if you hook that over, it'll.
Should we do a wee hook over?
Yeah.
Do you have an idea of that? Oops. She says.
See a few of them along. That's where my plan was to use the rest of them.
That's lovely. That'd be really pretty.
So.
And can you do that afterwards, or do you have to do that as you go?
Well, I was with the
findings.
The findings. Yeah. I was thinking that maybe I should just leave it for now.
The way it was.
And then, and then I was thinking of adding in some bead and thread.
Oops. Let me just lift it off there. That is a wonderful treat. What were the pearls like to work with? They look very pretty.
They're really lovely, yeah.
Are they?
They feel really nice.
They're silky smooth, and there's no sort of banding or pitting on them. They're really lovely quality.
No.
And the drill holes on them, I mean, you've just slipped that onto that, that's not even a featherweight head pin, that's just a normal silver one.
So I could start showing how I started the necklace.
Yeah, if you fancy.
You would like me to do that?
I would love you to. We just want to jewellery make today.
Okay.
You can teach me whatever you want to do. I'll show everyone the necklace just while you're going to get yourself set up, because you might need to get a few wee bits and bobs. I don't know if you've got everything you need.
I need some beading.
That is lovely. So you could probably do that design. I mean, I know we're going to have a wee look at how to start it or whatever just now, but if you do want to see anything in particular...
Found.
Have you found your findings pack?
There you go.
Oh, thanks. Our findings have been replenished. There we go. Lovely, thank you.
I knew there was somewhere.
See, you didn't leave them on a train and read it. You
No,
brought them with you,
no.
you're sorted. Is it the beading thread you need for this one?
Yes, the beading thread I
How
used.
many of you have got beading thread? I've got so much beading thread in my house, it's unreal.
And then it does this.
Yeah.
So you've got to be really careful, especially if you just throw it in a bag.
Do you want me to try and wrap it up for you?
I need another piece.
Oh, okay. I remember when we first started on Jewellery Maker, like 7 years ago, everyone used to say when a thread came like that, it had been defoyed, because I used to always end up, they used to always unreel in my hand. I would just look at it and it would unreel itself. I didn't even have to touch it. So,
Yeah, with this beading thread, I think it was on the 21st, I made a macrame piece.
Really?
It took 3 days to make because it was that tiny. I had plasters around every finger,
Really?
so that's you can show it can show what you can do with the actual beading thread itself.
Wow.
But
Surprised you want to use it again after spending 3 days with it.
Well, that's when I saw the kit and I was thinking
what to do.
I thought I can't really show another macrame piece with the beading thread.
You can do whatever you want, Vicki.
I can, I'm Vicki.
Yeah, you are, exactly. You are Vicki. Don't forget it.
Yeah.
Whoa! Thanks, Pete. Thanks very much. It had the wee end sticking up. And it's a bit sharp,
It is,
end,
yeah,
isn't it?
that's what I kept stabbing myself.
Well, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Jabbed my wee thumb in there. Cheeky wee minx. You get in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, right, but this part is awkward. I'm not going to lie.
Can't wait.
I'm not going to lie.
It's all right. We can handle awkward.
Yes. Let me have a little look where I started.
Right, you have a look. Do you want me to bring it over to you while I'm threading this up? Is anyone? I'm guessing nobody's got anything particular that they're stuck on at the moment. Oh, that was quick.
I remember. Yeah. Because the beading thread won't go through the peridot twice. I went through the Swarovski. And it doesn't go through the pearls twice.
Okay.
So that's why I've got this.
Doubled up with the Swarovskis.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's what I did. So, but the awkward part is trying to thread on very tiny.
Pop it here just a second. We'll get a wee picture of it, and then I can give it you back so you can have an idea of. So you can look at it, because most guest designers, contrary to what you might believe, actually don't make necessarily the piece the day before or the same day they came on. So they might have made it a couple of days prior, and then have to made other kits in between. So it's actually remembering when you made it, what your frame of mind was when you made it, what you had to use.
In the middle of seed beading. So,
really? So you need to not confuse yourself with what materials you use, I guess.
Yes.
So it's easy done when you've worked with so many within the past few days.
I'm a peridot disaster.
Oh no. Don't worry, I've got a spare peridot if you fancy.
So we're having a little swapsies. It's like being in school playground.
It is. You used to like little cards you used to swap, wasn't it? Football cards.
Yeah.
Mine were probably something to do with ponies and little ones.
So I started.
Don't laugh, Tom.
However, I'm not going to start at the middle. But the reason why I started at the middle is because I wanted to go out with my design, and I didn't know where I was going, and I didn't have my beading board because it was in the trolley.
On the bus, on the train, on the way to
so
Redditch to Birmingham.
So I thought, right, I'm going to start at the middle. But I don't need to start at the middle, do I? I can start at the proper place.
Start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start.
Yeah.
What's that from? Mary Poppins?
So I need my...
Come on, Pete. Start at the very beginning, a very good place to start. What's that from? I think it is Mary Poppins.
So we're going to start with our clasp, which is a very good thing to start with.
Is it? I'm going to copy. Can I join in?
Oh, yeah.
Right. And don't say it's going to look like a squid, Tom, because I haven't even begun. I'm going to grab some tools. Don't wait for me, though. Oh, I love gilding flakes. A wee gilding flake.
So I'm going to thread on a crimp bead. I'm going to then thread on my clasp.
Someone's messaged in to say it's from The Sound of Music. Oh yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
Thank you in Essex. The Von Trapp family. Oh, well done. Who was that? Pauline and someone else? Karen and Paula, thank you very much. The Von Trapp family. Sorry, I completely interrupted you there.
No,
I just got
fine.
excited because I heard
Fine.
the answer. It's all right.
So you all you need is the size of the necklace that you're going to make.
Okay.
So
You need, what, one length of it?
one length
Ow.
at the moment. You done?
Just stab myself again. It's fine, it's fine. So you need, what, double the length of your necklace or just one length?
Hang on, I'm confusing myself again. Hold your horses again.
I'm holding.
Right.
Why don't you start from the middle?
I'm starting from the middle, yeah.
Do
That's
what you
where I
did.
started.
Ah, don't confuzzle yourself.
Starting from the middle. So
So if I do that much, is that enough?
yeah. No, yeah, because that's well enough. It's only a small choker style necklace.
There we go. I've got
Yeah.
enough.
So we've got our two pieces. And I threaded on 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, I remember that. Thread on 10 of your pearls.
Producer Tom, am I allowed to cut up the pearl strand? I love that. That was a very long debate of, yeah, go on. Yay, thanks guys. It's not yours anyway.
Everything else is getting all squiffed.
Why not?
So 5, 6.
These pearls are so lovely. They're super lustrous. They're like those little...
They are really lovely, aren't they?
the shape of them
Yeah.
is like those, you know those marshmallows with the jam and the biscuit? It's like a dome shape. That's like the shape of these. I don't know what they're called. Covered in chocolate. No one knows? A small. S'more, is that what it is?
Tea cake.
Is it? It's got a layer of biscuit, and then
Yeah.
it's got jam, and then it's got a donut, and then it's got not marshmallow, sorry, and then
Yeah.
chocolate over all of
Tea
it.
cake.
Well, they look the shape of tea cakes to me.
Yeah. So then add on a peridot.
Oh, Tom, can I cut up the peridot strand?
No, you can use some.
You don't need them
I've
all.
got some extra,
Are you sure though?
Yeah.
What if you are? What if you get stuck?
but then you'll have to cut it up. Because I know I've cut my strands up, but I also had some left over, so I mustn't have used all of them.
Okay, I'll take a wee sprinkle. Thank you. If you need them, tell me.
Yeah.
Someone suggested a wagon wheel. Aren't they a bit flat though?
Oh,
They have
yeah.
to be a bit domed. But I love your suggestion. They've got big drill holes, those peridot.
Can you get the two through?
I don't know, probably. Oh,
Don't tell me you can.
no, I just pinged it across the table.
Mm.
I don't know if I can.
No, I was finding it difficult enough to try and get through once.
No, it doesn't go. Not that I can
while Lola
see.
was trying to jump up at me and
And Lola, for anyone who doesn't know, is your cat, right?
dog. No, the dog.
Oh, you've got a cat as well, though, haven't you?
That's Ninja.
Ninja. Should remember.
Yeah.
Hiya!
Ninja went out yesterday morning when I was waiting for the taxi. And
Really?
Then hid under the thingy. I couldn't get it under a car. I couldn't get it back in. And then my son didn't get it back in again until it gone 12 o'clock.
In the evening, can I borrow
the
some
afternoon.
Swarovskis? I just
Yeah.
took them. It's all right.
Just rob everything.
Sorry.
Right, so then we're going to add on 10. So we've got 10 pearls, a peridot, a Swarovski and a peridot, and then 10 more pearls.
Or are we supposed to have 10 pearls first off?
Yeah.
I only put 5 on. It's all right, I've got loads.
It's okay because you've got your work on the two.
I can do the other half, can't
Yeah. The only problem is that in case if you end up, that's why I was saying we could start at one end. but I think if we did that, we'd end up with a different design probably, which wouldn't be a too bad thing. But
I've got 5 on, 5 on. That's 10. Well done, Defoy. You can count.
That's what I was doing yesterday. I was trying to do a seed bead and it had to be an even number to do the peyote stitch, and I kept putting on an extra one and then I have to crush it.
Really?
Yeah. I was thinking, why can't? But never mind.
Why is it not happening?
2, 4, 6, 8. 2 more for me. How many have you got to put on?
10. I'm still putting on my second peridot after my Swarovski. I'm getting there though. It's good, it's good. 10. I've got Celine who's joined us in Town and Weir. Thank you very much. Margaret and Alison and Julie and Lavinia, Amanda and Linda and Paula, Linda with a Y, Karen, Belinda. Lovely to see you all. Thank you for joining us today. If there's anything you want to see, do drop us a message. If we haven't got it on the screen, might be able to find it or might be able to put it together for you. Today is a day for jewellery making all day today because we feel like it. If that's all right with you. I hope so.
So then we add on another 5 after we've added on another set of peridot and Swarovski and peridot again. Obviously you could do it the other way around. The reason why I put the Swarovski in the middle is because I wanted the bead and thread to go through the middle for the next lot.
Oh yeah, because they're big enough to double over, aren't they? This is quite...
It was really therapeutic. I was sitting,
I was going to say.
Yeah, I think it was after I'd done the seed beads, so I was sitting there thinking, oh.
Don't give me any more beading thread.
So then, sorry that I put my head in the way.
You're fine. So did you put 5 pearls on there and that? Yeah.
So yeah, so and
Perfect.
then we do the same on the other side. So
okay, I'm catching up, Vicki.
Yeah.
Pearls are really slippy, aren't they?
I know.
Really lustrous, but really slippy.
The peridot is really nice to put on individually, I think. Otherwise you ping it around. That's why I've used the beading mat rather than the macrame. Otherwise everything would be slipping everywhere.
Right, so I need 5 more pearls on this side.
Now the next part is the part that's going to be a little bit.
Uh-oh, I need to concentrate for.
It's not concentrate. It's just you're adding on so many peridot in a row rather than just the nice big juicy pearls.
Just to say thank you for joining us. There's lots and lots of you that have this in your basket. Thank you very much. In fact, at £29.95, that's not far off the strand of pearls, is it, for the vintage pearls?
I was thinking, yeah, if you got, I'd pay more than £29 for that necklace.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Yes. So then we can set that aside.
Okay, done. Set to the side.
And for a second, and then we got our other beading thread. But this part only needs to be that
just not as long.
Squiggly.
Is this like the scallopy bit?
Yeah. So this is about.
It's about half the length of the necklace, maybe. No.
Yeah. Yeah. But add in extra because it's too. Otherwise they'd be sliding off.
Yeah. It's not as if we don't get enough beading thread anyway.
No.
So there's plenty to weave about. Thank you for my cuppa, Sam. Sorry, am I allowed to drink it? I'm doing it now, aren't I? It's all right. You can't get the presenters these days.
So the centre is where is our Swarovski.
Can I move it down a wee bit, just because there we go, we can see it. Thank you.
The centre is our Swarovski. So I'm going to thread through the Swarovski. And just see, if you had the bead, the squidgy bead stoppers, they'd be good for the end.
Oh yeah.
Or if you had, we could use crimp, the silver-plated crimp covers and crimp the ends.
Oh yes.
And then pop them off. you know, because
Right,
they're
just
really,
use them as a...
they're quite cheap, aren't they?
Yeah.
Not cheap, sorry, I hate that word, don't I?
Well, they're affordable. They're
Affordable.
You don't notice spending pennies on them. They're only a couple of pennies, if even that, these days. So.
Yeah. So now, because we...
Ooh.
See?
What did you do? I just added 3 Swarovskis on there. You didn't do that at all, did you?
No, no.
You just put it through the middle Swarovski.
So yeah, through the middle.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's all
So
right.
we've got our little...
I was listening.
It's going a crisscross across. Just going to do the usual, the nose below.
I swear it's that ear con. Makes my eyes run and your nose run, I think. I think that's what it is. I've decided. Right. I'm sorry. Turned it off. Thank you. I didn't know what it meant. Ear con. Stop.
So now I added on, I'm pretty sure it was 10 peridot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12.
Ooh.
Lion, 12. So
Fibberoni, 12 on each side.
So 12 peridot, then a Swarovski, then another 12.
Wow, that is a lot of peridot.
That's why I said it might be a bit...
Do you have enough?
It might be a bit tedious to put them all on. And I found that
I've got 2 on already, it's not too hard.
I found it easiest to pick them up, but it depends. And I think if you've got problems with your eyesight, make sure you've got good light. I've had, you know, we have customers who ask questions about how to thread on things with small drill holes. I always say natural light, because if you're under lots of light and you can see that, you know, the light,
the luster and the facets, yeah,
bounces off the facets, then I think it's really difficult then to see. So if you're in natural daylight and then you've also maybe under a lamp,
you'll make it harder for yourself. That's a good point. I've never thought about that before. We're under usually about 7 to 8 light bulbs, but I think some of them have gone out, so that's the first time I've not looked up. Usually I look up and then I can't see for about 5 minutes, but oh yeah, 2 of them are out, so there's about 10, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 light bulbs in each one of those, so there's about 16 lights that are out. So
how come?
about 6, I don't know, the bath, I don't know. They just went out before Christmas and we've not put them back in yet.
It sounds like my house. I have had no light in my bathroom for 2.5 months.
8. Really? Why?
Because I got one.
This sounds like a story.
Yeah, no, it's not really that exciting either. It's just, we got it. It's one
Tom
of them,
can't wait to hear this one.
It's one of them loopy ones that looks like a weird pretzel.
Right.
So we got it, and they're meant to last for quite a while. Only it lasted like 3 weeks and went black.
Oh, no.
So then we went to go and get another one, but apparently they come with 2 pins or 4 pins. So my son bought the one with 2 pins in instead of the 4 pins.
So you can't put it on?
So yeah, so then I tried to put it on anyway and then broke it. So and my dad's an electrician, so I'm pretty sure he would have shouted.
Oh my gosh, Vicky, I bet you haven't told him, have you?
No, well, I probably have now. Dad, I didn't do it honestly, and my hair straighteners haven't got a sellotape still wrapped around them from 3 years ago.
Vicky, that's shocking. I am a fire marshal. Yep, I am. You should have seen me on fireworks night.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
So, there we go, 12.
Sorry, mate. You know the bit that I get to hear the director talk to me? That doesn't work.
You know, you've
Probably
got no
me.
talk
Probably
back.
disconnected it or something.
So then we had on another 12.
Disconnected it, that's why. Oh, there you all
Oh,
are.
I heard that.
Wow. Yeah.
Hi! Oh, I was on the train yesterday and there was this little boy and he was saying constantly, train is moving, train is moving. It was like his little mantra. And then he popped his head up and he said to me, hello, and I was shocked because I was in the middle of doing something, so I went, hi, and he went, and then the next 20 minutes he was going, hi, hi.
Everybody that went past.
So he was trying to mimic my Scouse accent.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. It did bring a smile to my face.
Oh, kids can do that, can't they?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, what happened?
The peridot bouncing.
Oh,
See,
Mine did that now you said that.
see this one.
Where's, oh, there it is.
This one was, I didn't think about how that people are going to be watching.
This one, the design.
Going to be watching me and you thread on 12 time.
I'm enjoying it. Producer Tom, are you enjoying it? He is loving it. Loving it like that.
Is it like on my usual escapades on the train?
He's not commented on them actually. Or maybe he has. I haven't been able to hear, so who knows. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Right, oh no, it's 12, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm one short. It's alright, it's okay. I'll find a peridot, I'll find a way.
And then what we do with it is then we scoop up through the our next Swarovski. You could probably see that better if my hand wasn't in the way.
Borrowed a Swarovski. No, I didn't. I borrowed a peridot. So I put on 12 peridot.
Yeah, and then see where you've don't pull them all off, because then you'll be really upset with yourself.
Right.
So now see where we've gone through our 10 pearls.
Yeah.
Then we've got our peridot, and we scoop through again our Swarovski, because that's the one that can take the 2 lots of beading thread. And then we're going to go this way, because that's the way we want our beading thread to go. Because we want to do a little swig swag, don't we? And then with this one, we just add on 6, then a Swarovski, then another 6. And there's a reason why I couldn't make a bracelet. It's because I used up all the crimp beads in this bracelet, in this necklace, which is because I'll show you in a minute where we get rid of the 2 lots of beading thread, and come back to 1.
Ah, okay.
So 6 on. It's really quiet.
Mine's getting there. Do you know my problem? I've run out of peridot.
Well,
But then I don't.
well,
Yeah, but I haven't used my 32cm strand, Producer Tom. I'm sharing Vicky's one.
does he want you to use it now?
Okay, he says I can use it now. It's very kind of you. Maybe he said I could use it earlier, but I couldn't. Did you? I couldn't hear you. Maybe my earpiece went out the window. You can't just say Pete's agreed if Pete hasn't even opened his mouth.
I did.
Did you?
I agree.
Okay then. Pete agreed. Oh, they do go everywhere, don't they?
Yeah, it's really, that's why you need this.
Need a bead mat.
And what I don't know if you have them on here, but they're really, really inexpensive.
Yeah, they're only
And
like a £1 or something.
Yeah. Who was that was talking about a sticky mat?
Oh, I love sticky mats.
I don't know what that was. I don't know whether that was this morning. Someone was talking about it, or
Quite possibly.
I don't know. The shows mingle in sometimes, don't they?
Absolutely.
If you're a bit of an addict.
Yep. The amount of times I think I haven't seen something, they're like, yeah, you did that the other day. I don't remember doing that. Like yesterday. Don't even remember being here yesterday.
Oh.
Don't know how I managed that one. I was saying yesterday I managed to get here on time from another country.
Oh.
More than I actually get here on time when I'm in the same country. How crazy is that? It's worrying. Don't tell my boss. 2, 4. Hope he's not watching. Hiya, Colin, if you're watching. It's not like I've just admitted that I'm not always on time. I am on time, just casually.
I'm having a little casual nose blow again.
Okay, you go for it.
Okay. Shall I tell about the story about the primer? With me rhinitis.
Tom's wanting a story time.
Does he not want story time?
He's getting his cup of tea now. He says you can go for your story time. 2,
Okay,
4, 6,
so-
8.
So I've got rhinitis, which has caused, you know, problems. Apparently a lot of people get it. It's ongoing a thing with allergies, probably dust mites, which I've had all my life. But it's only become a really bad problem for me since I come onto this show. Because...
Not with me, Tom. Don't be mean.
Yeah. Because I must spend most of my life, which must be really annoying for people around me, just constantly sniffing.
But the thing is, so, I reckon, because I'm allergic to dust as well, and when I first started in TV, my eyes streamed like no business, and my nose always ran. I swear it was because the aircon was just blowing dust around.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's my thing.
I reckon.
So now they've gave me, for someone who has a nose that constantly runs, they gave me steroid drops that I've got to put in my nose. So they're giving me actual liquids that I've now got to put in my nose.
So that does or doesn't help the situation?
So, well, it's a liquid.
So it's not really helping the situation.
And you're meant to stand either upside, you turn yourself upside down, so either lean yourself off your bed.
Or like sit on your couch, like upside down. Like when you drink water, if you've got the hiccups, you drink it upside down.
So they're not the...
How did you do that on the train?
I know. So at one point I remember being outside thinking, this was when I first started, thinking, shall I have some of the nose drops now before I go on air, because I'm meant to have them round about that time, or shall I not? And then I thought about someone coming around the corner and seeing me
hanging upside down.
But that would be quite comical.
That would have been.
Yeah.
Even more comical if you had your suitcase on the train and upside down. Comedy of errors, I think they've heard of us sometimes.
Yeah. I have also changed my from a skirt into jeans on the train at my seat because I was so cold. So because I had a short skirt on with tights, so what I done was, this was on my way home from this show, I got my jeans out.
What, 11 o'clock at night?
Yeah. So it was after the mid-show, so I didn't want to leave all my stuff there and go and do it. So basically what I done was I just put my jeans on over my tights and then wiggled my skirt off.
Did I wiggle it, Rooney? I used to do that when I was a child on the way to dance class from school. I'd be putting my leggings on to go, my school uniform on.
There was a woman opposite that she could see what I was doing, no one else could see, and she just was smiling. But it was really cold.
You're funny.
It's because I'd been waiting for ages for the train. It was one of them times where I'd been waiting on the platform for ages.
So it's one of them times where I was having to try and look for my suitcase.
Yeah, yeah. That's like general. I did say to the baggage man, I said, I will be back. Don't you worry. You will see me again. Don't blow my suitcase up, please.
Gosh, yeah. So I think I've done some of it. I don't know if I've done all of it.
Yeah. So what we've done is we've gone through our Swarovskis. Then we're going. We've added on 6 peridot. Another Swarovski, another 6 peridot, and now we've the end, after we've got our 5 pearls, we've then got a peridot and a Swarovski, and I've added on a Swarovski there. Then I'm going to add on you can just do it now. You don't have to do this extra bit.
We've got to go to a break in a minute and a half, so maybe we can finish it in the other half of the break.
Well, yeah, so I'll just put that on there then.
I don't know what I've made, but I quite like it.
It's the same, it's just you've lifted yours up.
Is it really though?
It is the same, you just haven't done this little bit.
Ah. Oh, I've done the 2 big middle ones.
Yeah, you've done the 2, oh, that's what you've done. Yeah.
So you've done, one half of it?
I've done one half, you've done the
middle half.
Yeah.
Ah.
So we're nearly there.
We're nearly there. All right. So we're going to have a wee short break. And on the other side,
I'll add on. And then you can add on your extra bits that's
and we'll see if we come to the middle at the end at the same time. We'll see in a sec.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. There are 2 easy ways you can purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview and FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click to register. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking on the Watch Live Show button on the homepage. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Add to Basket button and you can continue shopping or check out right away. Don't forget, you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker, Ivy House, Henley Road, Outhill, Studley, B807DU. Get making and good luck.
Did you know that Jewellery Maker's phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you'll receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
Good evening and welcome to Jewellery Maker. It's lovely to see you. I'm Ali Defoy. I've got the gorgeous Vicki. What? Are you counting out your pearls there?
No,
very
no.
serious.
I'm the serious business of pearls. and peridot.
We've been doing a wee pearl and peridot necklace. I say we because actually this time I have given it a wee
You
go,
have,
haven't I?
yeah. You've done all of it.
Apart
All the
from the
centre
end.
of, yeah.
And then they took it off me. Not allowed to play anymore. Well, I can play with the next kit. So we've got another kit to show you. We're just going to finish off the end of the last one we were working on. So Vicky, I'll let you take it away. For anyone who didn't see it, we'll be able to show you on YouTube actually, if you want to keep up to date with what we were doing earlier. But we're just, I guess, basic threading really, weren't we doing?
Yeah, just basic. We threading on just in different forms.
And this is what we're making.
Yep. So now I've got to the end, we've got to, so if I can show that I've done the centre part, 10 pearls, 5 pearls, and now I've gone with my peridot strand that's zigzagged, and I've gone through a Swarovski, and now I'm going to go through a crimp. And then this is where we can go back to having just one strand, and you do the exact same thing on the other side, and we just squish or crimp.
I like that technical word, squish. Squish, squash.
And then you can use your crimp pliers, and then you can either, I mean, I quite like the splash of silver, but you can also add on a crimp cover if you feel like. Then also just use your cutters to just cut off your extra part. So this is just the extra.
From where the peridot one was,
yeah.
is that right?
So, and then I finished off with a selection of 5 pearls, which I'll just show, and then carries on with the nice little middle section of a peridot, a Swarovski and a peridot, and carried on until it was as long as I wanted. I think towards the back I added on 7 or 8 rather than, you know, rather than
5.
Yeah, rather than 5 at the very end. So 5 of them on. And so then a peridot, and then continue on with that pattern. And then to finish off, we do the exact same thing. We get our crimp cover, crimp bead, thread that on, and still at this point you can't really move it off your beading mat, otherwise it'll all fly off everywhere. And then we're just gonna, so you can imagine I've carried on all the way along because no one else wants to watch any more bead.
I quite enjoy it, but I know what you mean.
Unless if you're doing it yourself.
Well, this is true.
Yeah, so if you're sitting there.
That's true. If I'm just watching you, it's quite good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've just noticed? You know the mid show? You know we always talk about how they just look up bizarre things? You know what they've been looking up today? Massive lizards. 7 of the world's most dangerous large lizards and turtles. That's what they do on the mid show. And I come and I'm here to work, and they look up either giant lizards, turtles, lions with fabulous hair, massive dogs. That's what they usually look up, Vicky. I mean, have you ever been on one of the mid shows when they get up to that?
I have, yeah.
What are they up to?
I know. I had them looking up for dinosaur tails as well, you know, in amber.
At least that's in a gemstone, though. That's forgivable,
So
Vicky.
that's so you would repeat that on the other side, and that's your necklace.
That's you done.
Finished. Yes.
Fabulous.
I won't pick it up because it's only half done.
Right. But if you need any more help, but I think we've gone through most of it actually,
We
other
have,
than the
yeah.
clasp on the other side, which would just be the opposite to the
Just the
jumpering,
opposite, yeah.
wouldn't it? So drop us a wee message as and when you fancy, and we're going to shimmy on to the next street. I'm going to tie this in a wee fold overhand knot. Is that correct? An overhand knot. We're going to sit that to the side. That could be a bracelet, couldn't it, to match your necklace?
It could, yeah.
There we go. So we'll move this to the side, and what we're going to have a look at now is kit numero 2, number 2. So we're jewellery making today, if that's okay with you. We just thought we would, get back to basics and just have a look at some jewellery. I've got lots of other treats to come. We'll do more in the 8 o'clock hour. We'll be live until 9 o'clock tonight, if that's okay with you. So we're going to bring you some treats between 8 and 9, just lots of sort of one minute wonders maybe, and then we'll do this kit for you just now, which is down the macrame style of your jewellery making, which is a very popular technique we're going to be showing you how to do, as well as, in fact, how about I just show you some macrame jewellery and then you can get to grips with what we're actually talking about. That might be an idea. What do you reckon? Yeah? So have a look at this, and if you've just tuned in, I'm Ali. It's lovely to see you. If you're a regular viewer, it's great to have you. New viewers, it's lovely to meet you. We've got some lovely selections of, whoa! That looks like a watch. That's awesome.
It's nice, isn't it? It's very simple, but
it doesn't
nice.
look simple. Sorry, I've put that right next to your earrings.
The earrings is a variation of this. So this is a variation of that. It's just the earrings extend into this.
They're
because
doing
I've just carried on.
Around.
Yeah, I've carried on. I carried on and then twisted it round to make it all 3D, because I like a bit of 3D in my jewellery.
Love a bit of 3D. Do you know what they remind me of? I don't know if that, are they meant to be owls? Because they look like owls to me.
Yeah.
And their owls are huge. I was going on about this at the end of last year. They make you think of a gecko. What, a lizard?
Oh yeah, they do as well.
Really?
Like a massive lizard.
A massive gecko. Is that because we were looking at massive lizards on the other in the mid show? Are you trying to wind me up? You are jokers. I love this one. I think this is my favourite. I haven't even shown you a necklace. Oh my gosh. How many days did it take you for this?
Hours.
Hours. Oh my gosh. This looks fabulous, Vicky. Oh, well done. You've outdone yourself. That's gorgeous.
Okay.
I thought I'd seen my favourite piece, and then I changed my mind, and then I changed my mind again. That, not just because of the two-tone and for the Swarovski, but the amount of work that's gone in that's my favourite piece. It was that one, but I've now changed it to that one. Have you got a favourite out of everything you've made on this kit?
I like the earrings, and I like the fact that it's... I like the way I extended it. But I made this first. I made the necklace first. I made that component first. And then I liked twisting it in on itself. And, you know, so that's the part I liked. So.
Oh, love it. I think it's fab. So let me show you quickly what you're going to get. I say quickly because I want you to go, if you can, and grab any macrame threads that you've got at home and maybe join in with us, because that's something that, well, we can do on Jewellery Maker quite often, but it gives you time to go and grab some threads. I know many of you might have even bought them on purpose for doing your own macrame, or you might have got them in a good deal over a sale, or you might just have them as part of a kit that you bought and you use the other parts if you haven't yet used the threading part. So you're going to get 3 different reels here. 2 are the same colour but different gauges. So you're getting the dark green at 0.9mm, and you're also getting it in 0.4mm. And then you've got the mint, which is a 0.9mm. So if I swivel that around, these 2 are the same gauge. They don't look it, but it's because of the colours. The mint looks slightly bigger, but I think it's just because it's more of a pastel shade. They are the exact same. They're both 0.9mm gauge and a 0.4mm, which is great for getting through your slimmer gemstones. But in this case, the Swarovskis that we've got. So I've got some really dainty Swarovskis in a dark green. I'll pop those on. So do all the Swarovskis go through the threading materials, or not all of them?
No, the
dainty-winty ones.
It's difficult to get.
The smallest ones, is it?
No, they all go through the thinnest thread.
Oh, right.
But they don't go through the thickest thread.
Oh, right.
So you need to, you know, think of your design and how you want to add in, which is quite simple. With macrame as well, you can thread on. You can use a bead needle and just sew in.
Right.
Which is what I was going to do with this necklace.
So they can all go on to the slimmest one?
Yeah.
Perfect. So let's go through the colours. You get the 4mm in the other 2 sizes. This is a 3mm though. So you've got the 3mm in what's called emerald green. or just emerald actually, which is a bicone of 3mm, and you get 48 in a pack. You then get the larger bicones, and I won't tip them all out because I don't want to mix the 2 packs, but I'll put that there just so you can see. The same colour, emerald again, and it's a 4mm, and again 48 in the pack. And then you get in the same size as that one, another 4mm, which is a 48 pack of what's known as a very popular crystal golden shadow. So let me just put the wee ones away for you just now, because I don't want to mistake the two, and we'll show you them spinning around in a wee seckaroonie. So there's the wee ones away, and I'll just get out the big ones in the gold actually, just so you can get an idea. Oh, they're super sparkly. Alright, there's Sam. Sorry. Don't apologise, you okay? Yeah, I'm good. She's fine. And then we've got 2 super size as well. Super size. 22 by 16mm for these 2. And they're the ones that are featuring in the middle of the bracelet and in the middle of the necklace.
Yeah, they you could also bezel set them with macrame as well.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking of going along that route, but I got sidetracked with the big green lizard gecko.
Lizard gecko. I think they look
owl.
like owls. Those large ones you can see there, actually they've got a very sizable girdle, which is the sort of widest part around the edge of the gemstone, which would be, as you say, perfect for doing a bezel setting. It's a really good idea, and it's almost like you've created a bezel with the bicones around it, which is really cool.
Yeah. So, and that was so the thread must have gone through. 2 threads went through it, and then so it must have went through 6 times.
Right.
The 0.3. Oh, is it 0.4 the macrame?
0.3 and 0.4mm. Yeah. So the 0.4 is, sorry, no, 0.4, you're right.
Yeah.
0.4 and it's 0.9mm.
So they have got a nice, nice drill hole.
Oh, yeah. So let's have a look at our price before we get making. £30 and 65 pence, and producer Tom, I'm not entirely sure he's conscious of the price he's about to take it to. He's just gone, oh well. Is it now? There you go. I'd be fibbing if I told you I could remember what it was at a minute ago. £30 was it? 30.65. 19.95. We're taking everything off we can. So LJ, you may say J, I say J. GC 17 is your code, and 19.95 is your price for all of it. All of it. Every single bit. You don't get the finished jewellery, you know, you have to make that. Sorry. But we're going to show you how. Well, I say we. Vicky is, and I'm going to try and join in.
Yeah. Well, you need a macrame board.
Oh, I'll find it. Don't you worry about me. I'll sort it out. I'll find something. I'm sure there'll be something around in our Jewellery Maker hidey holes. So we're going to do, what was it, the earrings?
The earrings.
Oh, everybody loves these.
Which can be then extended into this, which I think looks a bit like a scarab beetle.
Ah! I think it looks like a Celtic knot, but...
Yeah. So... Oh, I hope I've remembered. Oh, I did. It's okay.
Are you all right?
I always... I keep leaving my embroidery needles, which I need.
Oh. Thank you. Sam's brought some macrame boards.
I always use the small one.
Woofed, super size. Thanks, Sam.
So you need to cut 6 lengths of roundabout.
It's all right. Keep hitting you with my chair.
It's because I'm going to do. You end up with quite a lot of extra.
Okay.
So
Tom was just pointing out that I wasn't. First, he was surprised that I was sitting down because I'm the same height sitting as standing, and then he was saying that I wasn't very subtle in sitting down.
No.
Right, what one was it I need? The big one?
We're on the
thin one.
The thin. Well, obviously I've made it in the thick as well. So, but
so
to make
6 lengths the same.
Yeah. So I made the necklace part and the earrings is exactly the same with the exact same technique. The only difference in is the size is because of the diameter of the thread that you're using. Have you got scissors?
Thank you. They are big.
I know, but they're the only ones that work properly.
There we go. One more.
I'll put my pins there so we can share. Oh yeah, use the small one because it'll be a bit awkward on the large one.
There we go. Thank you.
So, half, we're going to pretend you've got a, or go and get a shepherd hook.
Okay.
You could also use these, I think, as, you know, like a little section in the necklace like I've done.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
so you can then use a jump ring with, instead of the shepherd hook, and then join them together. Oh, that's what I did with when I added on the large Swarovski. So then we've got the shepherd hook in the centre.
Thank you. My links will have to be cut at the end.
Have you got long lengths?
Are they too short?
A bit short, but it's okay. But we've got to. No, it's all right. Carry on. It's carry on because I've got to skip over anyway.
Okay.
So you can only really do the first part anyway.
Okay.
'Cause
Perfect.
otherwise, we would be here for 3 hours, and I
Okay.
don't think you want to do that, do you? Do you want to macrame for 3 hours? No.
Not today.
No. So you can just do the first little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So half our thread. Where are you going?
I don't know.
Shall I just do it?
Oh,
Okay.
it's on the floor now.
Okay. You made Sam run all over the place.
Sorry, Sam.
For-
I didn't make her run.
for-
Tom's making
for-
fun of me. He's laughing at me now.
For beading, for macrame mats.
I
and
didn't. Tom did.
now you.
No, I can't do it.
Well, you
Fine.
can.
I'm on it. I'm there.
So I've just attached.
Don't you laugh, Pete. Got my eyes on you.
I've halved it. You swap.
Yeah, Pete, do it.
No.
Come on.
Yeah,
come on, Pete.
please. No, Tom says no.
Yeah, I like it.
So now we're just going to secure. Are you having a go?
Right, yeah, I'll have a go, but you go first.
Right. So we've got it. We've halved it. We've attached it to our shepherd hook, and now we've pinned it to the board, and now we're going to attach it with our through the little slots at the bottom, just a couple of times, and then we've got our other 5 to add on, and we're going to find the centre of these again, and then we find the centre and we pop it underneath. This is now we're going to attach these 5, and we're just doing. We want our threads either side. You could do a simple lark's head knot. However, if you do that, then you won't have the threads either side. So with this one, we just have our thread underneath, and then we go take our long length through the loop and pull, and then we do the same thing again. So it's a half hitch, double half hitch. Now, there we go.
Perfect.
Now we need to do that 4 more times.
Okay.
Are you still having a go?
Yeah, I just realised I haven't cut out, but I realised I had made it long enough, but then because I cut it into 8 instead of 6, it was 6 I was meant to have, wasn't
6,
it? I cut it into 8, that's why this is small.
Well, how did you end up with 8 when we were talking about 6? I couldn't understand you cutting it in 12s. In half.
I don't know. Can I do a super mini one?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you're only doing the beginning part
I'm only
anyway.
doing the beginning part, Tom. There we go. See, I'm doing it wrong. It's
So
fine.
now
Yep, I'm good.
we've got our other thread.
Yep.
Pop it underneath.
Yep.
Use your finger to secure, and then we're going to do a little. So we're going to go up and through like the larks, half hitch, and we're going to do that. So you can bring it down a little bit. So if you put your finger underneath, yeah, and then through, and then round again, and then up.
Ah, I didn't put it right through the big hole. There we
and
go.
through the hole, yeah.
Through the hole. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, yeah, that's right, yeah. So that's why we've got our finger there to secure it, yes. And now we do it again.
I thought I was just doing it really badly.
No.
Well, I've got this. Aha!
Yeah.
Done, yes.
And now a little tug either side.
Little tug.
And then slide up to the top.
Sliding up to the top.
And
There we go, Tom. Ha! I've done it. Got another few more to do.
Yes.
Oh, see, if you don't put your finger there, you think you're doing it completely wrong, don't
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Well, I did, didn't I? Sorry.
No, it's because if you pulled it, it would then, it's only
Just
half
undoes
secured, it's
itself,
not
doesn't it?
secured properly.
Shake come free.
So,
Bit of
finger,
French.
yeah.
Yeah, done it, look. That was super
Yeah.
quick, look. I did it
Oh, you've
quick.
done it twice now, see?
Yeah, catching up.
No quicker than me.
Yeah, watch out, Vicky. I'm catching
And
up.
cramming past yourself.
Yeah. You know what to do next.
Go on.
Did you do them the same way both? Another again?
Yeah.
Third time?
We need to add on our other 5.
Well, I've got another 7 to go. But
Yeah.
what happens when you got too many?
Well, it's not. You just end up with a different design.
But that's exactly what I was planning on doing.
It's your
Different design.
individual design.
Absolutely, that's what the plan is. Individuality.
Because when I was making this, I had 2 boards together because I didn't know what I wanted to make at first. So I had kind of a plan where I was going. So I got to a certain point where if you fast forward yourself too much when you're making up a design, I also take pictures as I'm going if I'm planning on repeating it.
Do you?
Yeah, so that's what I was
good
doing on the
idea.
train, yeah. So
In between putting your jeans under your skirt and leaving your suitcase up there.
Oh yeah, and I also done that
Taking
where I
photos
left
and
my
everything.
skirt on and my jeans, and then was wondering why people were looking at me quite strange.
That used to be a fashion though.
Yeah.
Skirts on top of trousers.
Yeah.
I love that the gallery is silent right now. You never try that, Bruce or Tom? Doing it right now. Was it 5 we had to add on?
Yeah.
Right, I've added on 4. Am I catching up?
I've got 4 on, this is my last one.
Whoop, whoop. Me too, me too. Me. I might start slow, but I can sort it out.
Catch up.
Yeah, that's the one. Ha!
So then we have it, yeah, nicely at the top.
I just clapped myself like a child.
And now you
The
might...
hood. Apparently I just did a Gerard clap.
Oh.
The football there. Is that what? The end.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You would think I'd know, it could be in scopes, but I
I
don't.
just did it because I didn't want my hands to be in the way of the video, of the recordings. I did it up there.
Yeah. Clapping everyone for clapping them.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for being appreciative.
Oh.
So, now I'm gonna show you how to do one side.
Yes.
And then we'll be a bit stuck because you'll have had to already have a prepared other side.
That's all right.
So at least
I'll
we'll
use
have
your
done.
prepared other side. Can I use your? That one? It doesn't matter, Karen.
Okay.
Don't panic. You do your stuff and use your boards and I'll just faff about in the corner. No, you do your thing.
No,
whatever
yeah,
you're gonna
this
do.
is right because then I was going to go and once you've got to that stage, and then I was going to bring this in. So do you
You
want to
just do-
show? Do you
no.
want me to show you how to get to this stage? Oh no, you follow me. Yeah. I know where we're going now. It's okay. You follow what I'm doing.
I'm following Vicky
But I am moving over.
as Vicky moves over.
Yes. So I'll then, and then once we're at this stage, then you won't be able to follow. Ah, I can't.
No, because it'll take 3 hours, Tom. It's not that I'm that bad.
So pretend this side's not there.
Bruce has left the building. So Tom's directing currently. And, well, producing as well. This is going to be fun. Yours is longer. Do I need it
Oh, yeah.
longer?
Yeah.
Do I need it longer?
You don't really
Can I
need it
use
longer.
mine?
Yeah, you can use yours for now.
Yes. Curly hair.
That's what my hair looks like when I just go out of the shower.
Does it?
It's like,
I would love curly hair.
you know. And then I try and straighten. That's nice.
Look at me, am I? Not that bit. Look at the curly bit. The curly bit. The bit that's curly. This is top of my head that's straight. That looks quite good, eh? Look like I've come out of the... What is it?
The hairdressers?
No. No, the musical Wicked.
Oh,
That's the one.
I'm not in your head, you know. I'll lead you for you. It's bad enough being in my own.
Right, let's go. Let's do this.
Right.
Oh no! Oh, Vicky!
Don't do that.
What's happened? Stop getting close up. Stop it. Get away. Stop it.
It doesn't matter. Just put it back in. Pretend it's normal.
It's normal. Right, let's do this.
So, this I've done the other half. So yours. Do you want to? I'm doing this side now. Thread, and then this becomes. See, I only done these small because I knew I was only doing this for a little bit.
Okay.
Right. So, and then this, we bring this over the top of our other threads. So it's going over at the top of our 4 threads, and we're going to half hitch, double half hitch each one. So this is our holding one. This is the way this is the way our knots are going to go. Is the way we pull our holding cord. Okay. So you might also want a pin. So if you put a pin in there, so you've got something to rest against.
Thank you.
So if I do that as well, to show, or I've just showed people to do, put a pin there so you've got something to rest against. Because this is still attached down there on your one, isn't it? But I've done the other side, I've skipped ahead. Right, so we've got our top thread and it's going over the other 4, and now we're going to double half hitch each one of them. So it's the double half hitch, which is just what we did before, over the loop. So we're going to go over and then through.
So you do that not twice before you pull it. You pull it once.
Pull it once and then do it again.
Okay.
So it's the loop is over. So it's like the same as before, where we're going to go over and then we go through.
Oh, I did it the wrong way. Solver.
What?
Tom wants my macrame board on the desk.
Oh.
Probably so he can laugh at me as I go.
I have to set it with on my knee, and sometimes on a cushion.
So is it this one, the top one?
Top one over the other 4. So the top one, yeah.
Over that one.
Yeah.
And it goes that way. Is that right?
Yeah. And then.
Perfect. And then I do it again, then I pick up the next one.
Yeah.
Perfect. I got this.
And we end up with a row then.
Stop, Tom, stop watching me. Oh, they're so mean.
Your threads are going the wrong way.
Tom, stop.
Is he mocking? Yeah, he's mocking you. I can hear it.
Every time I go to pick it up, it's the wrong thread. This is what you're doing.
Very negative.
Yes, thank you, Vicky. Right, you just do it.
Negativity is not allowed in my classroom.
We're in Vicky's classroom, so you just listen.
So then, so I'll just show again half hitch, which is I hold my thread and then I pull it over my finger like this, and then I go through and poke it through. And then when you get to the bottom, you'll have your 2 threads that have come in through the centre, and that are attaching your because I imagine this hasn't been done, so the 2 threads are attached. So we then pick this one up and add this one onto it as well. So we're still using the same holding cord, and then we're going to add that on. And we're going to do the same thing. So yeah, so over your finger.
Yes, I'm doing it right now,
through,
aren't I?
yeah.
Ha!
And through.
Got this. Tom's not in the gallery anymore, that's why I can do it.
Has he left?
Yeah, he's
left
gone.
the building.
Bruce is back. Bruce is back. Back again. Bruce is back. Used to tell your friends.
Right.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Pete's hanging up a sign that says brand new price because he wants, oh no, he wants Bruce to drop the price. Sorry Vicki, it's all going Pete Tom.
Shall I carry on?
Yes, please do.
So then, once we're at the bottom, we've still got this as our holding cord, and it's going to direction, but we're going to direction it back again. So I'm going to go back up on myself. So this time, I'm going to bring the cord that we've just tied on, attached on, and I'm going to bring it underneath, and I'm going to do a double half hitch again. So double half hitch. And then I'm going to flip it back under again, so to rotate, because I want my threads going back up this way. So another double half hitch. You've done what I'm going to do now. It's not. So you've used
it all wrong.
Yeah, you've just done it the direct. You've done this part. See what I've done with the little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've done the rows going that way.
That's exactly what I meant to do.
Yeah. So then I used a pin, and then I then usually, the reason why I use a small board is because I like to rotate mine around. So I'm just going to do a little rotate. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Yes. And now we're going to come back on ourselves.
So can I check? I'm going to try and do the other side because obviously I've messed up that side. Do I hold that there and put this one underneath?
Yeah.
And then through there. And then
yeah.
I do that twice and then
Yeah.
do the next one down. Okay, let's see if I can get this side right then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm going to change.
Oh, what? Now that I've just got it, you're going to change it?
Yeah. But it's still a half hitch, it's just the direction that you're going. Right. Sorry. I've moved myself.
It's all right, we've got you. Bruce is on it. Oh, she's on.
But what am I doing? I can't even pick up the threads now. It's all gone crazy.
You're hanging out with me. I'm not helping.
I haven't done a macrame workshop yet, and you kind of putting me off. Only messing. Right. So now we want our
glad to be of assistance.
We want our knots to go the opposite direction. So each one of these then is going to become the holding cord, and this is why we get our little ladder of knots rather than what we had before, which was a row.
Oh, I didn't have a row. I just had a big mess.
So which is what you did with the, you've done the, you.
So I'm ahead of you actually. I've done that. See Tom, I was ahead of everybody. I did it.
So.
There you go. I'm cramier and I didn't know it. Well, actually I quite like macrame, but I'm not very good at it.
So you just pick up each one of them and, oh, sorry. And then double half hitch, so you've got your double rows. Right, and then we're going to rotate again. See, I've got pictures on my phone. Shall I get my pictures out?
Oh, you say. Everybody else is following you. I'm just rubbish.
And then
lots of people have got that. Oh, there's the other one. I just found it in my hair. Forgot where that was.
Oh, yeah, you'd have gone home with that.
Gone home with it. Curly green do.
So now I put a pin in, and we've got our thread now coming this way. Coming outwards, and we want to bring that back down. So I'm going to put a pin there, and then this is now going to be our holding cord, and we're going to do our nice row again. With this row going downwards, it's we're going to end up with 2 holding cords because I just wanted to extend the length of my design. So do the first double half hitch and then bring that cord with you, do a little tug underneath, and then, so now I'm holding 2 cords, and then carry on and half hitch, double half hitch the remaining cords that are left on. So once you've got the half hitch and you know about the direction and holding, that's when you can start making your own designs up. And then I want to, when I'm at the end of this, I want to then revert back to just one holding cord. So I'm going to take the bottom holding cord and I'm going to half hitch again. So the exact same thing. And that's how I've extended it down a little bit, like I have on this opposite side. So now with this side, as you can see, it goes a little bit fatter, but that's because I'm bringing all the cords with me as I go. So I'm going to bring one cord, the very top cord's the holding cord again, over the top of the rest, and then double half hitch. And then bring this one with me, so do the little tug so that it's nice and neat. And then now I've got two, so then double half hitch over both of these. Bring that one with me too, then double half hitch over the 3 cords. Bring that one as well, a double half hitch. This is the first time that people would have been able to actually follow as I'm going.
I've stopped talking, stopped trying to join in. I'm not, you're not having to teach me.
And then you carry on with the one from the previous. Bring that over as well, underneath all of the cords, and double half hitch. And now I want to extend this to make the design where it comes together in the centre. So how I did that was, it's just doing the double half hitch, but moving underneath your cords as well, so that you can keep, so I'm going to rotate my knotting cord underneath the holding cords and do 2 half hitches. And then I'm going to rotate underneath and do another 2. And then rotate underneath again and do another 2, so we're on the outside. And then hold on a second. 1, 2. So then one more time, half hitch. And then we want our cords to be going into the centre, so double half hitch again.
I'll just show everybody what we're making if you've just tuned in. We are making these fabulous. I think they look like owls. Other people think lizards. What are you doing? I mean, you made them. Did you think of an animal at the time when you made them, or were you just enjoying the design?
I was just enjoying the design, yeah.
These are fab. I'd asked, there was a finger of the chocolate variety earlier, and I saw it and I wanted one, and Sam's brought us the whole box.
You've just got a running around.
Well, they're good to me like that.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Right, so now we've got both. So you repeat the exact same thing on the opposite side.
Mm-hmm.
So once we've got them both on the same size, we're going to bring them together. So,
is that this part here?
Yeah. So you can, which is what I did with the necklace, is you can just bring them together without a bead in the middle.
It looks lovely with the bead, it's really sparkly.
So I put the bead in.
Sorry. What are you going to do without it until I said that? Do whatever you want to do. I love it with the bead in.
Yeah, because I was going to do an alternate thing on the around the side. I was going to see what it looked like with the gold.
You do whatever you want.
Yeah. So on one of the sides, we just add in one of our Swarovski, and I'm pretty sure I couldn't get it, the 2 threads through, so you end up. Yeah. So there we go. And so now I want to bring them together. So if you want, you can use some pins. And now I'm going to double half hitch this on the opposite side. And so, yeah, so it's just double half hitch and go over. And then again. And now we want to repeat again with this on the other side. And as you can see, you can't tell that the thread's going around the back.
Oh no, you can't, can you? It's almost invisible.
So it doesn't show up on the back. So this thread, so you don't need to bother trying to put it through, because I couldn't get it through, so I'm not sure it would go through anyway. And then double half hitch on this side. Right, now I'll just show you on one side what I did. So, so now I'm going to rotate again. So I want to extend this so I can do the decorative loop. So I'm going to rotate my cord underneath again, two half hitches, and I'm going to repeat that. Underneath again, 2 half hitches. Underneath again for the final time. And now I want to bring out the threads. So I'm bringing out all of these threads now. Right, so I'm telling you off. The giggling down my ear, I don't know why.
He's telling me to eat a biscuit. He's like, eat your biscuit. I was dunking it to be quiet. I was just sucking it so it was quiet. He's like, just eat your biscuit. Eat it. Eat it.
Where am I up to? Biscuits. What are you on about?
Really
You're never coming to one of my workshops, ever.
Sorry.
Well, you can sit in the corner until you can learn to be good. Yeah. You can be biscuit girl.
Yeah, I'm putting biscuits.
Okay.
I'll choose a gorgeous selection.
Right, where are we up to? Yeah. So now we're holding all of our 5 cords. We've got one coming out to the side.
No biscuits.
No biscuits involved. And now we're going to half hitch each one of them to come back out so that we can use them again in our design. So I found that the neatest way to do this is take the one from the bottom and then half hitch over the remaining 4. Then do it again, take from the bottom and half hitch over the remaining 3. And you do that until you've got only one left again.
That is so neat. How do you pull the knots? This is going to sound silly, but how do you know if you're pulling them too tight or not tight enough?
Well,
you just get used
my
to
hands I've got lots of calluses, so I think I'm just kind of getting used to. Certain threads are a bit, you know, a bit harder to work with than others.
Because when I tie them like that, and if you're at home trying it, if you're trying it and you're new at it macrame, it might not look like that because you have to give it a bit of whaley, don't you?
A nice tug, yeah.
Because if you do it gingerly, it doesn't look anything like it.
No. So then we've got our final one. So we're holding again over. So this is our half hitch. So once you've mastered how to do a half hitch, you just have to then remember which chords you want to go where. And now I want to do a loop back on myself.
Ooh.
So I do. So I don't know what on earth that was.
So I do. I do. I like that. You sounded quite Liverpudlian in there.
Yeah.
I know you are, but
I know.
It's like me saying we, it's quite Scottish, isn't it? So I do, I.
So thread on, these are, I got a pack of embroidery needles from my supermarket. So they were really cheap, but they come in with a variety of things. They come in with some loopy thing. Apparently something was just to mend a sail. I don't know what I'm going to do with mending sails. Okay. I don't know why you need to go to the supermarket to get a needle to mend your sail. but apparently people do. Anyway, so there's a nice selection.
I'll search engine it for you while you're adding your needle.
So I went to my supermarket, got a selection, and so this one I think was the leather one because it's got flat on the end. I don't know, it's a bit odd. This is the one that I don't like using so much. I've got a thinner one with this one.
Basically, don't like this needle, but I'm using it because I don't know where the thin one is.
Yes, because it's at home and with my other macrame threads. So now this is a bit fiddly. So if I can just show that we need to come back, and now you've got these notches. I don't know if that's clear. So I'm going to go through this second notch there. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to go through this second one, and I can show you why it's hard. I don't like this one because it's a really strange needle. But if you've got a nice needle, it's not as hard to do. And you need to go through there. Don't stab yourself, Vic. So go through there.
Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm trying to work out why you would have a needle selection to fix a seal.
Yeah, and it was leather and other things, and then because of it's quite thick, I use my pliers to pull it back through. Oh, forgot. Right, ignore that. Add on one of the tiny.
You mean the curvy one there?
Yeah.
No, something
they
else.
That's the selection of needles.
That you got.
Yeah.
Right, let's see what you need it for.
Yeah. So add on the one of the small, or you could add on a yellow one. This is what I was going to say. I was going to see what the difference would be if we added on a yellow one. So shall I add on a yellow one?
Absolutely.
So it might look nice. And then do the same thing again.
The only thing I can see is that it's added in there because the needle helps you go round, work on rounded edges that require careful manoeuvring.
Oh.
That's why you have a curved needle in your seal selection.
Oh.
If you want to do some corner manoeuvring.
Yes, right. Then we need to come back along on ourselves, and I've just remembered that the next part is set up for this, so I'll swap back over.
Swap-a-rooney.
Yeah.
All right there, Tom. Sound like you're building a fortress. Sound like you're building something. Are you all right in there?
Oh.
Just not building anything. Just
remember when you
banging
used to get make tents and things with the kids? Oh. With all the sheets. Now they're too big, and they've got boyfriends and things. I know.
Do you like your boyfriends?
Well, but
They're just boyfriends in general, really. Is that what it is?
Yeah. So I'm just going to quickly do this part again because I forgot that I was meant to swap over. So that then I can show you how to do this repeat.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a recap of what I've just done. Quickly, speeded up version.
Gosh, you're super quick at that. Thank you for joining us. Those of you who've got this kit in your basket, it's lovely to see, and also those of you that have already decided to go for it. Jane's in, Christina's in, Margaret's there, Violet's in, I've got Ellen, Albertha, Sandra, Suze, I've got Charlene. I love saying Charlene. I think it's a lovely name. Christine's in, Hilda's in, Donna's in, Susan, Barbara, Jennifer, Sylvia, many, many more have taken the time to join us for this. So just to remind you what you're getting, the 3 different S-Lawn cords, 2 of them are the same gauge but different colours. It's 0.9mm, you get in the minty green and you get in the dark green, and then you get the same dark green in a 0.4mm plus 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of Swarovski crystals, if my memory serves me correctly. There we go.
And then the stupid needle again.
Your best friend.
Yes. Sorry for the noise again. See, you need to take it off the board to do this part.
Mm-hmm.
And so going through our notch, and just if you can tell when you've done it.
Oofed.
Yeah.
That's so close to your thumb.
I know. You can tell that I'm dangerous, aren't I?
Can we not get you some of our thinner needles, like the size 12 beading needles?
They're
too thin?
They're too thin, yeah.
That seems like hard work. Do you want a wee tissue? And we'll have a wee look at these. So just to remind you what we're working on, just so you can try to picture in your head where we're up to. So we're just adding, if I'm not mistaken, here, the Swarovskis on the side, around the outside, the green one. Am I right?
Yeah.
Perfect, there we go. See? I know what's going on. It's a good thing. Happy days.
Yeah. So I just showed going through that one, but it's not, it's that we want to go past the, so we're going from the very top, and that's how we get our loop. So it's the second one from the top, not the second one from the bottom. This is what happens when you're doing everything twice, or 3 times.
Or 10 times over.
Yeah. There we go.
Pretty hardcore for you as well. You've been jewellery making for nearly 2 hours now.
Probably I've about 36 hours.
No, I mean like on the show,
Oh, on the
live.
show.
Normally we do what, like 10, 15 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like 2 hours later you're still macrameing
Yeah.
or jewellery making for us.
Because I went home, I went to the hotel room yesterday and started macrameing, and then fell
Did you?
asleep and woke up and macrameed until I got here.
Oh my gosh.
So now we've got our threads coming through, and we're going to go back again.
Okay.
So we're making this little loop part now.
Alright.
So you can, if you want, use your pins to help keep things in place. So I'm taking it into my right hand, and it's going over these, and I'm just going to double half hitch each one of these threads. Oh, I've added in a large bead. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter, I'm not doing it again.
You can add whatever you want.
So it's going to be a lopsided gecko.
Or an owl.
So that should be a smaller bead.
I think that looks like an owl.
Yeah, I thought that this morning.
And the owls are so popular at the minute. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Like everywhere. Even on the Christmas tree we had owls on it.
Yeah. And there's one behind somewhere, wasn't there?
Yeah.
There.
Oh yeah. There's an owl made down there.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So now we're going to repeat rows of, each one of these is going to become our knotting cord, and the one previous is going to become our holding cord. So, and we're going to keep doing this. So we just do, it's like what we did before, where we're doing our rows and carry on. Another double row. And then we keep doing this. And until we've got to the end, and then we just do another row of the exact same thing. And every other row I added in a Swarovski.
Ah.
Until I got to the length that I wanted, and then I brought them in together to the point. So
we need to go to a really short break.
Yeah.
In like 30 seconds.
Okay.
So we can finish the last wee bit after the break, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Is that cool? Yeah. So we'll have a short break, and the other side we'll bring you the finishing side of that, and then we'll do some 1 minute wonders, if that's all right with you, and I'll see you in a minute.
I think when I look back on it, I think I was brought up as a beader, not a jewellery maker, a beader. Because, you know, we always had my granny's button box and lace box, and, you know, you could go through her beads and put them all together, string them, you know. Jewellery maker is quality, and if you want the quality, that's who you've got to go to. I like your presenters, and there's certain ones, yeah, and it's a shame it's so far, because I'd like to do loads more courses. But yeah, I will always be buying from Jewellery Maker. I am that sort of person with energy who likes to jump from medium to medium. Depending on what day of the week it is, depending on what I feel like. I find I work differently if I'm sitting in my workroom at the table than I do when I'm sitting with a tray in front of the television. But yeah, no, I would say to new people coming in, if you are looking at genuine gemstones, it's got to be Jewellery Maker. I would say look at the bundles, because I think you do some really good bundles. And press the button quick and buy them. You know, don't wait to think about it, because I think that's one of the big things, is if you wait, it's gone. You can always order, and what I usually do is I'll order, and I'll have other things in the back of my mind that I can add to that order to get your postage money's worth. Yeah. And if I don't like it, I can send it back. But I think that is the way to buy.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker, Ivy House, Henley Road, Outhill, Studley, B807DU. Get making and good luck.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you will receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
Why, hello. I wonder when we're not going to have the Christmas swirls. Is it still a little bit of a Christmas? There's still a little bit of snow in the hills and mountains in Scotland, so that's fine by me. If you've just tuned in, I guess Happy New Year to you. I might not have seen you yesterday. Hope you're well, I really do. I'm Ali Defoy if you're new to Jewellery Maker, and I've got lovely Victoria Watt, who's quickly busying away trying to finish off the end of a crammy technique we were showing you in the last hour. So we're going to show you the end of it as part of a kit we've had called Follow the Yellow Brick Road, a little bit like your Wizard of Oz, really, isn't it?
Yeah, and also with green's the Pantone colour, isn't it? So.
Yes, it absolutely is. Greenery. There we go. So you're sorted for this year.
I wasn't too impressed when I found out about that, but I think I was just in a bad mood.
You're not a green fan?
No, I was just like, oh.
It's green.
Yeah, it's green. Oh.
You'll probably find lots of gems that you might not have thought about now that you might quite try this year.
Yeah, I know. I think I was expecting, you know, they say when the last one was Serenity this, and then this one was green. Or greens.
Greenery, yeah.
So.
Foliage. So in 1995 was the price we went to for the kit, from £30 and 60p, and that has your 3 cords. There they are there. They're both 0.9mm on the right hand side of your screen. There's a green, a dark green, that is, and a mint green in the middle. And then on the left you're getting a slightly slimmer cord, which is actually quite a bit slimmer. It's more than half the diameter. It's a 0.4mm. And then adding to that, they're all Eslon cords. You're getting lots of Swarovski. loads and loads and loads. So you've got the mini ones there, which are the 3mm. You've got these whoppers, 2 ovals there. You've also got the darker greens in, or sorry, the same colour dark green in a 4mm, and then you have the golden in a 4mm as well. 48 in each pack of the bicones, and then you're getting 2 of those big whopping ovals. Can you remind me, producer Tom, of the size of those ovals? 22 by 16mm for those ovals there for you, so you get those 2, and they are the golden shadow colour, which is the same as the 4mm bicones in the gold as well. They're golden shadow too. Oh. So Vicky, I nearly called you Kerry there.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Don't know.
It's alright.
It's okay, call me what you like.
Hey Vicky.
Okay.
Superstar.
So now I'm at the point where I've carried on, and you just keep doing the same thing that I showed in the first row until you've got 3 of your bicones on the side. I need my scissors. Where am I?
I have your scissors. There we are.
Because sometimes it goes a little bit thingy on.
Freeze a little bit if you're using it quite a lot. Do you ever put glue on the end or something?
I do, yeah.
Nail lacquer, hair lacquer, nail lacquer.
Yeah. And so then I'll just give a quick recap of then this is going to become the knotting cord, and each one's the holding cord then. So we're going to go do a full row all the way along. And then once you've done one side and you get into this point, you can then do the other side to this, so do this part and then do that part, and then we're going to bring both of the sides together, which I've shown previously with the little, you know, chevrons at the bottom.
Love a cheeky chevron.
Yeah.
Nobody ever keeps a 2 chevron gap though.
No, I don't drive. I probably. Can you imagine? Can you?
And then you just finish off the end.
And then so now we're going to bring it together, and then so we just tie all the way along. But with this one, we then bring it together, hold it with us. So we're going to bring 2, and then we tie these 4 on. Then the last one, then I want to bring it back down to 1 thread again, like I did before. Bring it round, and then complete your other side, and then bring your right side over the left, and then join both sides together.
You need to take your pins out to do that, or do you leave them in?
Oh, it's because I put this extra
Yeah,
on
that's what I was thinking, because the larger Swarovskis in there.
Instead of, so they don't meet properly now, because I picked up the wrong crystal. Never mind.
It shows you the different variation, that's quite nice.
Yeah, so you can imagine if I hadn't put the larger one in. And then to make the chevrons, you just do each row, and on each row you bring 1 cord through. Then you bring your other cord through, and then you cut 1 cord off at the middle, and that's how you end up with the tapered edge. So every time you get to the bottom, instead of, you know, when you're coming along, so you end up, and then at the bottom you bring them together, and then you can make into a tassel, or you can just cut that part off if you want, and singe the end. I
quite like the tassel. Vicky, everybody likes tassel. Thank you so much. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Really did. Thank you. Brilliant, wasn't it? Lovely. Right. I feel like I haven't been there at all today. I think it's because I haven't. I'm going to go and shimmy over to the corner of chaos. Can we call it corner of chaos? There's so many treats there. To do them all in 1 hour, it's just going to be a little bit craziness. I might leave my chair there.
Oh, you're going to stand up?
I don't know. Might stand up for a wee while, see how it goes.
I'm going to sit down because my back's
sit down. You've been standing up for 2 hours. I stood up for the first hour and a half, and then I don't know, I'd have a wee break. So, Vicki, what, if you have any questions for her, any of the pieces that she's been showing us or anything? Of course, it's really bright over here, isn't it? Feels a bit odd without the Christmas tree.
I know. It's all spacious.
Got lots of space. Let's get some smoky quartz on. Let's do some 1 minute wonders. Fancy it? Good, me too. Here we go. Right, I'll move this out the way. We'll show you a price, and when we got the price on, we'll give you a minute to have a look at it at that price, and then we'll move on. It doesn't mean that it's sold out, it just means that, well, it might mean that, but I'll tell you if that's the case. I'll tell you if they're low in quantity. You'll tell me that, won't you, Tom? Tom will tell me. So we'll just have a wee look at everything we've got to offer, and we'll give you as much as possible. Oh, there's a lovely strand, if we get to do it, I don't know if we will, of vintage pearls that would go with the earlier kit we had in the 6 o'clocker, which would be quite nice. So these are smoky quartz for you here. We have 9 by 6 millimeter in size. They go up to 8 by 11 millimeter. They are juicy and succulent in their size and colour, but I wouldn't try eating them. 20 centimeters for you there, 225 carats in total. And the code on them is OURU04. OURU04. 19.95. So I've got a clock on there for you to show that there's a minute at this price. And then we'll move on to bring you another treat to give you as much variety as possible. That's quite good fun. It'll go nice with the fluorite that's coming up in a moment, actually. It'll go very nice. Go nice with last year's rose quartz, actually, which was the gem of last year, 2016. You've got some really lovely chocolates in there, haven't you? Really great clarity in there too. Big drops. Top drilled for you in there, and plenty on the strand. I'll give them a wee counter-rooney before that time is up. So if you want to get involved, just to let you know, you can call us on the phone number 0800 644 655, which is a free phone number from your UK landlines and many mobile providers too, or on the web on JewelleryMaker.com. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. What's that, 35? 35 on there at 19.95, so not even £1 each. Lovely. Right, I'll leave those there. Have a look at some green fluorite, glowing and lovely. Go quite nice with, was it last night I had some apatite? Pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I had a lovely strand of apatite that was totally natural. I would like to see that with this. This is natural, which is very lovely. Last 21 of these in the world, so this one may not be here for too long at all. It's a dreamy colour, isn't it? Very pretty, glows wonderfully. Might be quite nice with if you managed to get earlier some emeralds. Maybe you managed to get some chrome diopsides. We had some chrome diopsides on earlier today. Sorry, I was turning around to get these emeralds that I thought might be quite nice with them. What do you think? So these are your emeralds. I've just popped into the side, and they are your fluorite. So I'll move the emeralds away just to give you an idea of what they might go nicely with. And again, they are limited in stock. So for that limited quantity, you're getting 5 by 4 mil to 11 by 7 millimeter. And again, it's an 18 centimeter strand on there, 140 carats. The glow is magnificent. It won't really ever come across too well on TV or on a camera. But that's the beauty of fluorite. When you get it home, it would, you know, it would be fabulous with that kit that you've just had there.
Yeah.
Do you think, Vicki?
Yeah. I could definitely see that mixed in with that macrame necklace.
That would be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
With the mint green thread. Oh, what a nice combination. It's only £8.95 for that. ARGU20 is the code on that. I'll move on just to let you know everything we've got. Lapis lazuli I'll do. These are quite unusual. I brought something similar to this before. I'm not sure if it was this strand. It may have been. If not, it was a similar one, and the colour and the quality and the size, they're all top drilled as well. They could be all used individually. Quite a unisex strand, I think. I'm not sure what you think, but it'd be lovely to know your thoughts on this particular strand. CBRU is 32, although we will only be showing you the price for a minute, so you'll need to be quick with your texts. We'll still look at it even if you send it in after it, but it'd be lovely to hear from you. So JewelleryMaker.com is our web address. You can get involved that way, and these are only £8.95 again. Gosh, if you said all you would need is a £10 note and you could get yourself some treats tonight, I didn't think that would be a lapis lazuli or fluorite of the natural variety, but there you go. Expect the unexpected. 15 by 3mm to 27 by 2mm on the size of these, and it's a 20cm strand. There's loads on there. Oh gosh, I'll try and give them a wee counter. Only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. What's that? 31 approximately on there, £8.95. So if you had those as individual pendants, it wouldn't even be 50p each, would it? Not even slightly. Colour is there. They make me think of the Swiss Alps. Not that I've ever been, but how many pennies? 29p each. Gosh, you pay more for a fizzy pop, don't you? There you go. Right, ametrine should we do? So that famous blend of amethyst, citrine, blended together by Mother Nature in one place called the Anahi mine is the mine where you get it from, and it's in Bolivia, believe it or not. I know. You could call it Bolivianite if you wanted. That's its gemological name. It's quite cool. Totally natural. These are the only 24 we have available for you. So you're getting a blend of both. Some might be a bit stronger in the amethyst properties, and some a little stronger in the citrine. But the whole idea is you get a bit of both. As the Spice Girls would say, two become one. Yep. There's quite a lot on there, and they're quite juicy in their size, very sizable. Lovely for your February and your November birthstones, of course, if you think of amethyst and citrine. You've got at £10, 100 carats on there. Lovely to see you joining us today out in Manchester, Glinda. It's so lovely to see you. Thank you so much for not only taking the time to watch us, but to enjoy us. You can see the clarity from that angle, but you can't so much see the colour, but it gives you a chance to see just how clean these natural stones are, doesn't it? Out in Berkshire and Cheshire, you're with us there too. And at 21 centimetres, should we do a wee counter, Rooney, before that clock is up? Let's see if I can. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Oh, it's hard to count when you're counting. We were at 18, I've lost. Well, we've got at least 20 before halfway, so at least 40 on there, at least, if not more. Well done, Francis and Melissa and Glenda, you're all in there too. Some abalone for us. Do you know what, that would go beautifully with that fluorite we've just had? So you get 3 abalone. Oh, they're quite lovely. They are fab. What do you reckon? Would you put them together? I would. So 30 by 20mm for your abalone, and it looks really nicely with those. Oops, she drops them all over the place. £9.95 for 3. About £3.30 odd each. That's it. That's it. Straight in, Glenda's back in Manchester, loving your work. And just to remind you, it's only one in any one day. One in any one day? No, it's not one post and packaging in any one day. It's all we're looking to charge. You can get that order as big as you want or as little as you want. Doesn't make a difference. It's still the same postage. So if you want to take advantage of it, that's a good idea. It's like going to the shop. If you're paying for your penny bag, you might as well fill it up. Or a 5-penny bag. I don't know. I love the mosaic. The style that you get, all the individual pieces have been specially selected to give you the utmost quality of abalone. It's very hard to get that amount of colour in one piece of shell all the way through, so to give you lots of little pieces gives you that perfect mosaic. It's really lovely, isn't it? Ooh! Thought I was going to get gunged there and that little horn went off. Should we do some rose quartz for you? Last year's gem of 2015 obviously, wasn't it? No, 16. Oh gosh, pick a year, Ali, anyone. They're all catangled. The lovely calla lily. Right, I'll show you them this way and I'll try and untangle. Oh, there we go. You get a set selection on these. Let's count them quickly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 approximately you're going to get. Love a calla lily. I'm out of breath. I don't know why. All I've done is stood up for like 3 minutes. Oh dear. What a fantastic, I mean, they really are fantastic in that carving, aren't they? Look at that quality. Isn't that stunning? Could you imagine hand carving that? Gosh, imagine you did hand carve that. You wouldn't want to see the prices we go to, wouldn't you? If you're thinking, all that hard work, and you do for how much? They're solid. 270 carats across 10. That's 27 carats each. Not even a pound each. I know. Lovely. Can I hold them up at the neckline? Would you make a calla lily necklace, or would you just use one of them or two of them intermittently? I think it might be quite different to have a whole necklace, maybe with the odd vintage pearl in there, vintage rose pearl. Would you? Maybe? Maybe's eyes, maybe's no. Sometimes what we see in Scotland, we don't know. Maybe eyes, maybe's no. Not very often though. Means maybe yes, maybe no. I'm thinking actually, oh, lovely to see Eleanor and L'exemple. Thank you for taking the time to tune in today. It's lovely to see you. Happy New Year to you. Lovely to have you. 38 by 17 mil is the size that it goes to. And you have a huge, huge shape. They really are intense in their colour. Not ostentatious, overempowering, but really lovely. Right. So we do some London Blue Topaz. Oh, it comes with a posh poché. It's the first poché I've had in a while. Means it's the Gems of Distinction collection, which is our highest calibre of faceted stones. Wait to see, these are fantastic quality. Oh yes, wait to see these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 approximate stones on there. $31 was all we ever had. We've got 6 left. That's it. It's been a very popular treat. Jewellery Maker. We don't get very many London Blue at all. And when we do, they don't seem to hang about. Look at that rich, deep colour. $49.95. So if you're just tuned in, we've got a minute on that price until we move on. It's just to try and give you as much variety as possible before 9 o'clock, where we'll be finishing for you this evening and back live at 8 AM tomorrow morning. So £49.95. You've got 26 carats across, as I say, approximately 12 stones. So that's what? Over a carat, well, easily over a carat for each stone. But I'm trying to work out how many. Approximately 12. 12 and 12 is 24, isn't it? So yeah, it's over 2 carats per stone approximately, isn't it? They do graduate, so it can't be exact, but between 2 to 2.16 carats around each stone, or at least around that, especially the ones in the middle, but definitely around that. 5 by 3 mil they go from, and they start, they go up to your 9 by 5 millimetre, faceted with a stunning checkerboard, well, not checkerboard faceting, sorry, a brilliant facet. Diamond shape or triangular shape or kite shape facets. Really pretty. Well done on that for £50. Enjoy it. So we're just going to move on. Still some available, but we want to try and give you as much as we can. So I'm going to bring it. Oh, it's a very long strand of tanzanite, and there's loads of pinks and purples in that. Is that a shaded pink tanzanite, or is that just being called tanzanite? Plenty of pinks in there. Really pretty purples coming through as well, and your main body of your tanzanite. Very long strand, this one. You don't usually get tanzanite this long, do you? It's a little bit of a treat on a, what day is it? Tuesday? Tuesday afternoon. Evening. Gosh, what time of day is it? Evening. So, 36 centimetres for a tanzanite. Can you see all the pinks and purples coming through? And I'm not even moving it, that's just it hanging out on its own. If we give it a little bit of a shimmy, you see some of the pinks coming through? There's plenty there. Purples and the body of your blue. Little hints of green in there as well, like your colour change. Oh, look at those ones there. You see all the purples coming through. Gosh, they are lovely, aren't they? What a lovely selection of different hues. Not hues. Well, technically it is, isn't it? Because the main body is blue, but then you're getting purples and pinks. So I guess, yes, you are seeing other hues, but that really is a lovely strand. luster in there and the odd opportunity for fabulous clarity too. They're not all eye clean, but you've got great clarity coming through. My, my. And they graduate too. 2x1 to 4x2mm for you in your size. KLUD36 is your code. Tanzanite from Tanzania. $24.95. So again, a minute on that clock. The code is KLUD36. If you want to call us, it's easy peasy as pie. 0800 644 655, or alternatively JewelleryMaker.com, whichever is most convenient for you. If you've got the app, you can do what my boss would do and tap the app. It's quite cool, isn't it? Tapping the app. But whichever is most convenient for you, please remember it's only one post and packaging in any one day. So that either be £2.95 if you're joining us within the UK and you're Northern Ireland, or if you're joining us elsewhere within the world, you will be looking at shipping and handling, and you just choose your currency, whatever it may be, whether it be euros, whether it be, I don't know, Australian dollars. Where else do we ship to? Greece. What's the currency in Greece? Is it the euro? I don't know. I haven't been to Greece for ever so long. I don't know. I don't know. What do they use in New Zealand? Is it New Zealand dollars? I don't know. I've never been. I've never looked it up. Nemi Dunam, as they say in Farsi. Right. A little bit more. Tanzania. Oh, sapphire is it too? New Zealand. I love that. Not New Zealand dollars. New Zealand dollar. And it is the euro in Greece. Well, there you go. We're an educated bunch. We get there in the end. Natural sapphires, perfectly round. Wait till you see these. These are delicious. Oh, they are lovely. Quite a unisex strand, I think, on this one. Usually I look at the sapphire and I think of the ladies, but this one I'm thinking is a unisex strand maybe. Gosh, you could have some decadent cufflinks, couldn't you? You could have a big 6mm round sapphire cufflink. OCNV09 is the code on this one. You will be the envy of your friends if you're lucky enough to have one of these. Gentlemen, do you think you would get yourself and treat yourself to some blue sapphire cufflinks if you had a chance? Oh gosh, that was like a chorus of yeses there. Yes, 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 yes. Resounding yes. Is Sam out the back? She maybe not. She's not. She's not there. 17 centimetres. Pedro's in the gallery, in the studio actually. I've just demoted you into the gallery. He's waving lovely Christmas toys at me.
We've got a mini Sam and Pete.
Is that what that is? You've been showing me all day. Yeah. $27.95. Where did you get these from? Oh, I love them. I'll show you in a minute. They're lovely. You're going to have to keep them for the tree for next year. $27.95 is what we're looking for. How many did you get? $27.95. Oh gosh, I didn't even realise the price. Too busy looking at how cute Sam and Pete are. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 32, 4, 34 on there for 20. That's not even £1 each. 70 carats. That's over a carat each. That's over 2 carats each. Oh my word. Well, that is a sapphire treat and a half if I ever saw one. You've got about 10 seconds before we move on this one. OCNV09. A lovely treat for ourselves. And something maybe special for the gents as well. They're gorgeous. They really are. Well done. Lovely choice. Right, got some sterling silver for you now. I'm going to get a wee backboard to pop these on. And I'll show you firstly our mini Sam and Pete. That's cute. That's lovely. No. They look ever so happy. Both got presents, that's why. Love it. Well done, Pete. Well done, Sam. And they've got ice skates on, which makes me even happier. Oh, no. Love a wee ice skate. You don't like ice skating? Oh no, have I just ruined your present for you? Sorry. I thought ice skates were great, but not for Pete. Right, sterling silver for you here. So these have got drill holes on either side. They are known as two-hole spacer bars, so you can put them in between designs. You can use it to separate pieces, thread that you're working on. If you're putting your two threads together but you want them to open up, and put gemstones in between, or just have them spaced in between, whatever you fancy really. Maybe you've got an idea of how you've used them in the past or how you would want to use them. Drop us a wee message. You can do that. 8x2mm in your size, and you get 30 of them, so there's plenty there. As you can see, they're all stamped with a 925 stamp on them. That's a 925, meaning 92.5% pure sterling silver, and it's very lustrous indeed. Sam. Oh, may I have a little sip of water, please? Thank you. Sam's our floor manager extraordinaire, and she was just sneaking out a quarter glass of water. Sneaked in, sneaked out. Right, so ZKGP36 is the code. And then you have as well a free phone number, free phoning from a UK landline, or alternatively you can call us on the web. Sorry. Oh man.
He's got the space now.
It's because I have space, exactly. I was utilising my space. I was utilising the space, thinking of the free phone number, and if I had a big long cord, Pete's coming to utilise the space with me.
So much space around.
Got so much space. Get 2 people in here.
You get more than 2 people.
Okay, you can get 3. Sam could get in as well. Get a whole crew in here. Loads of space I've got, Sam. Enough space to spin around with my glass of water. Thank you. Oh, that water's delicious, thank you. Right, well done, enjoy those. We're going to manoeuvre on? No, we're going to move on. They're very lustrous, aren't they? Enjoy those. Right, is it time for opals? Possibly the best opal I've ever seen on Jewellery Maker, no joke. Oh, it's going to blow your mind if you've not seen this strand already, and if you have, enjoy it. Hoofed. This is stunning. Again, as with everything else, you're going to have a minute to have a look at it and see if it's something you fancy. You've still got your 30 days from when you get it home, but oh my word. Isn't that spectacular? I mean, I don't even have to shade it. It's an explosion. With only 4 in the world. Wow, that's special, isn't it? Super special. Wowza. Gosh, it doesn't matter where on the strand you look, they are full. Even the smallest one, which is by no means is a 2mm, has still got so much to say. What a treat. Gosh, we've got so much of these. $99.99. Can I count them? I'll try. Got a minute. I think I can do it. 2, 4. Oh, sorry. Was I doing it from the other side? Was I changing it up a bit? Sorry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. So that's 37 on there, approximately, for $99.95. And the size of them, up to 4mm, with the explosion of quality and colour. I appreciate we don't all set aside £100 for treating ourselves every day of the week. However, you've been setting money aside to get some of the finest quality Ethiopian opals we've got, then this is most definitely a strand that I would expect you to consider. Whether it's the one you go for or not, only you know if it's a round that you're looking for and how many you want and what sort of sizes and shapes. But if this is what you've been thinking of, fantastic. Alrighty, I'll leave that with you. What do you fancy next? A gift box? It's got a bow on the front as well. Very sparkly. Is this something you could give to a gentleman, or is it only for ladies? What do you reckon? Unisex? I think so. Ooh, you could put a nice watch in there. Be a good watch box. Is that what you were thinking?
If I receive a box like that.
Pete's thinking if you received a box like this, he'd want a watch in it.
Something like that.
Oh, you get quite a lot of foam in it. Hold on a minute. Oh, look, you've got a smiley face. It is a smiley face. Yeah, oh, can you not see? Look, it's got the eye, 2 eyes there, and the mouth. Oh, come on, come closer. Oh, I've just made it dirty. Hold on. My mucky pup fingers. Look, come closer. 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 Why can't you see it? It is there. Look, there's the eyes. Look, there's the eyes. There, you can see. There's the eyes. And look, there's the mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's not an actual smile. It looks like a smiley face. So look, there's the eyes and there's the mouth. See? Smiley face. So you've got for your earrings and your ring. And then you've got for a watch or a bracelet on this side. And then you'll have another watch and bracelet. And then they all stack up on top of each other, depending on what one you want to use, so that you've got a really high set. So if you had a watch, you wouldn't need it quite so high, and then you just all stack up. That's lovely. Is it only $4.95? Gosh, it feels so well made, and that's because it is. That's pretty solid. That's not going to get bashed at all. And if you have a nice watch in there or a special piece of jewellery, you don't want it to get bashed. You can undo the bow, but I wouldn't advise it. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. Don't panic. If you've undone it, you can put it back together. It's fine. Look, you wouldn't have known a thing. Supplies. So you've got all the different foams in there, which are all around, what's that bit then? Centimetre? Oh, about a centimetre thick. 3 different ones. One's for rings and earrings, one's for your bracelets, one's for your watches, or double your bracelets, watches, necklaces. And then you've got the very, very trendy, stylish gift box. That'd be lovely for a special gift, wouldn't it? Yeah, special gift box. Pay that for a card these days. I'd rather you got a nice box. Very lovely. Right, should we do some S-on cords? Is that seal-on cords? Let's have a look. S-on cords. Can I get them all out? They're out now. Gonna try and do your colour graduation for you here. I'm not very good at it, so apologies in advance. Oh dear, I've not done this very well. I think my pinks are all right. My purples are maybe okay. Not sure what to do with my lemon. Why don't you drop me a message? What order would you do it in? Pete, how would you correct my... I don't know where to put my lemon one, and I don't know if I don't like the top half here.
Lemon next to your purple.
Lemon next to my purple?
Yeah.
Oh, that's controversial. What were you thinking, Tom? At the bottom? So Pete, you fancy it there? No?
I just like the colour combination.
You just like the colour combination. Trying to graduate.
Alright, well.
I should have said that. I should have stipulated that, shouldn't I? So where do you want, Tom? Third from bottom, 1, 2. So you want it to be third from bottom. So you want it to go in here.
You're trying to graduate.
Now second bottom. But what about the orange and the red at the top? I'm not sure about that. Do you know what I'd also like to do is just that, and I could do that and do like a separate one. Do 2 separate ones. £12.95 for them all. So you're getting yourself 12 pieces in total. You're getting your neutrals, your baby pinks, you're getting your purples, you're getting your oranges, your greens, and your reds and your yellows. And I thought Pete was nipping in there to try and colour coordinate these for me. You just want my boxes of goodies. There we go. Here we get. Thinking I was going to get a treat. Sam's. Oh, I can't decide. Who's the better half? I don't know. Is it Pete or is it Sam? Is it Sam? Is it Pete? I think it's Sam, isn't it? It is Sam. It's always a woman, isn't it? Sam? Yeah? Do you want to colour coordinate my ribbons? My S-lons?
Still working on that confidence thing.
Still working on your confidence. Oh, I didn't bring in the book. What a nincompoop. Oh, my head's been all over the place. Sorry, I'll bring it on Friday.
Pete's the better half, by the way.
No, he's not. Sorry. She's working on her confidence. Pete. Right. We were talking about New Year's resolutions yesterday, and if you had one, or if you were thinking of making one. Pete's made one. Have you watched your 3 DVDs today,
Yes,
Pete?
Yeah. Well, not today. That's after the show.
Well, that'll be after the
watched
show.
Some this morning.
But you watched some DVDs this morning. Well done to you. What have you watched, Pete?
Well, mine's going to say Mean Streets.
Well, you just said that really fast. You watched what, sorry?
Mean Streets.
Mean Streets.
That's Scorsese.
And another. Can I have a sip of water while Pete's telling us this?
Then tonight I might watch The Parallax View. Which is like a 70s with
70s film with called the what? The Parallax.
Parallax View.
The Parallax
It's like
View.
a conspiracy kind of Washington.
Oh, I don't know that one. Tom thinks we should watch Elephant. Oh, I don't know. I'm not very good with movies. What should we do next? Oh, can I choose? No, I'm not allowed. No. Box 4, that will make you quiet. Wow. No. Why do you want me to be quiet? I'm supposed to talk. It's my job. Only 9 of these left. It's a bit special, isn't it? I think it would be so pretty with the kit from earlier. It'd be perfect to have vintage rose in the smaller size to go with the larger size. These are the 3x5mm. It's a 38cm strand, so loads of pearls on there. Could have a pearl party. NPGP02. Do you know what would be nice? Do you know somebody who knits? If they were knitting a baby cardigan or just an adult cardigan or a bobbly hat and you could just knit some pearls into a hat, would that be nice? That would be pretty, wouldn't it? To have some knitted pearls. Sam, would you like a pearl jumper or a pearl hat?
Yes.
You have one already?
I don't have one, but you can make me one.
You don't have one, but I can make you one. I need to find my pearls first. I lost them. Don't know where they are. Producer Tom, yes, I am impressed by your upgrade. No, I'm not impressed by your upgraded present. Because you... Oh. Producer Tom got his non-girlfriend. Am I allowed to call her girlfriend yet? No, I'm not allowed to call her girlfriend, so I'll call her non-girlfriend for now. His lady friend, that sounds even worse. I took it to the carpet factory. Not a carpet factory, sorry, it's not even true, a carpet museum.
Is that the upgrade?
Which was what, £2 each? £2.50. But he's upgraded it to see audition for one of the talent competitions, the audition rounds. But then he said, it's free. He was like, yeah, I've upgraded it. And I was like, oh, so how much? Oh, that's lovely, you got her some nice tickets. And he went, oh, I didn't buy her any, they were free. I don't know if that's better or not. At least the carpet one, I don't know, you're going to take her for lunch or something before it? Or oh, you took her for Sunday lunch. You're taking for Sunday lunch on a voucher as well. What a lucky girl. Hold on a minute, you saved this on the 18th of January, you're going to Amsterdam. Okay, well this sounds like the actual present, the rest just sounds like fluffy bits. Oh, she's paying for it. Tom, no. No, no. Right, what can I do next? What was that? So is friend of the girlfriend of the lady who's not a girlfriend got the ferry tickets, and Tom's going to bring spending money. And he's not taking her to the carpet museum anymore. She's getting to go to a free audience member thing, which is really cool. Yeah, it's exactly. I'd love to sit and watch Britain's Got Talent or something else. Like, give me some other one, The Voice, or actually, we'd quite like to see The Voice, or The Voice UK or The Voice Australia. Tom, what's next? You have no idea. I'm now allowed to pick. All right, no, that's happened. I'm allowed to choose. Don't I deserve that? I've picked already. Oh. I've kind of picked 5, but we'll go for 7. Oh, Bruce is a lovely choice. It's stunning. It comes in a black poché, posh for pouch. He didn't just shout out a number, he did know it was this one. He shouted out a number. Genuine rubies. 3mm in rounds to 6mm. 18 centimetres in length and 50 carats. Code on it, ZLGZ97. Oh, that's a big one in the middle, isn't it? It's a 6mm round ruby. How many people have got a 6mm round ruby? That's a whopper. Gosh, 50 carats across the whole strand. I don't even think there's 50 gems on there. Do you? Should we have a count? I don't think there's 50 on there. Let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 42. Sorry. Amateur yourself, Tom. I'm not in Scotland, I'm in England. Apparently counting in Scotland is trouble. No, it's not. I just got distracted. Pete's lips! Oh, Pete and his beautiful... I thought you said Pete and his beautiful lips. And I was like, what?
That's got nice lips.
Oh. Pete's just pouted. I'm sorry, that was comical. Oh, Pete. It's not Peter, he's Powder. I don't even know what to say anymore. We have just shy of 30 seconds on the clock on this one, which is before we're going to move on. It's still available. It's not to say it's sold out. It's just to show you as much as we possibly can. ZLGZ97 is the code on that one, and 0800 644 655, or alternatively JewelleryMaker.com if that's easier for you or more convenient, or you just prefer it. But they're over £1 each. They are big, and that one in the middle is going to be way over £1 easily. That's a 6mm round from your 3mm and an 18 centimetre strand, excluding tassels. Well done on that. I hope you managed to treat yourself. Pete's pick.
Well.
Oh, well though. Got loads of space here, Pete.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Instead, I'm going to come
Instead, you're going to squeeze in the smallest area in the whole studio. Okay.
We don't.
We haven't done those, no.
Let's do that.
Yeah?
Let's do that.
Let's do that. All right. Pete fancies some emeralds. Lovely choice. Yes, I do. Anything in particular that made you choose them?
Get a shot of that, Pete.
I'm going to get a shot of that. All right, I'll let you grab your focus and then
Thank
you...
you, Bruce. I'm ready.
Pete's ready.
There we go.
Focus on that, Pete. Well, that's a big drill hole, isn't it? They are wonderfully sizable, aren't they? They are like big, juicy marbles, aren't they? Of course, they're that big you can make, I'm not suggesting to, but you can make those a stretchy. I saw stretchies in a big store not so long ago for over £300 for lava rock. I like lava rock, but I probably wouldn't spend £300 on it. They've been oiled, but that's it. So the colour you're getting is natural. When do you ever get an emerald in that shape? How often do you find round emerald engagement rings or solitaires or round emerald gems? You don't, do you? How often? Have you ever even seen a round emerald ring? You don't really get them because of their crystal structure. They're better structured for having sort of rectangular or octagon shapes or square cuts. The style of the stone, so it's very rarely you get the chance to see it in a round. And you've got plenty there, you've got loads, and they're all only oiled, that's it. So that's something you can do yourself. So simply, in fact, a little bit of baby oil, just a little, warm it in the microwave, and not now, but if you ever later, many years on, you think it'll lack a little bit of luster just from being worn daily and having the sort of elements next to them, then you just simply warm a little bit of baby oil, and only with emeralds because they've got the same refractive index, and just rub it over it. And that's how you oil your emeralds. So it's not affecting the colour of it, it's just the luster, which is something that I don't really technically class as a treatment, but I guess it is, so some people's minds, so we put it on there just to confirm, just so you know anything that's been done to it. That's the only thing that's been done to it. If I put moisturiser on my body, I'm not changing the colour, am I? If I'm just putting oil on it, I'm just moisturising. Anyway, you get 5 seconds on this, it's only £50. Well, if you think about a strand of 85 carats of natural emeralds, you don't expect it to be £50, do you, when you pay that for what? Plastic? Some places. Of course you do. Or lava rock. Right, what should we do next? Can I choose? Why are you so adverse to me choosing, Tom? Yes. Longest strand I can find of tanzanite. Choose. You said I could choose. I'll choose what I want to choose. 16 inches or 40 centimetres I have of tanzanite. We've promised 38 centimetres. However, I've actually got a few more, so don't be shocked if you get more. You definitely won't get less. Guaranteed you 90 carats. AGW. Do you know what that stands for? Average gem weight, gram weight. Absolutely, yeah. Average gem weight. No, it's not gram weight because it's not your grams. It's your average gem thrown weight. Tom, you're not right. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
The close one.
It's close, but you don't measure your gems in grams. You measure them in carats. Sorry. Sorry. Because I feel bad, but it's not right, so. But it's very close. No, I get my P45 every week, I'm sure I do. I just don't look in the post. 3 by 1 millimetre to 6. I gave the company my wrong address anyway, just so if it did get one, I wouldn't get it. Just keep turning up. Yeah, I've kept turning up for like 10 years now. Nobody's really said anything. They do ask me to come in the office now and again, but I just kind of breeze past. I'm like, hey! They might start paying me, who knows? Could be fun. 3 by 1mm to 6 by 3mm. I thought they started paying me, then I realised it was just my shopping. I was buying, it was coming out of my account rather than going in. 38 centimetres for you there. LV Yodo. Yodo. Do you know what I was thinking of actually? If anyone who is a football fan or is a proper St Mirren fan, you'll probably be thinking of, when you look at that, what are you thinking of? I'm thinking of Ludovic Roy. Are you thinking about Ludovic Roy? Yeah, me too. Yeah, he's a sports commentator now. Really nice guy, really, really nice. £69.95. Stop looking at the St Mirren scores. We've lost quite a lot, Tom. I know we're still at the bottom of the league. And what? Leave us alone. Leave St Mirren alone. I didn't say we were great. I just said I supported them. But I think they're great anyway. Just shy of 30 seconds on this one. 0800 644 655. Don't mention Green at Morton, please. JewelleryMaker.com. You can join us on the web. £69.95 for possibly one of the longest, most wondrous shaded strands of tanzanite with pinks and blues and purples in there. It's a fabulous rondelle strand. 3 by 1 to 6 by 3mm. That's great. How many points behind Hibernian? 26. Ugh. Anyway, don't tell me the goal difference. It's going to be huge. Anyway, minus 16. Thanks for that, Tom. It's made my day. Wonderful, thanks. So check these out as and when you can, Tom. Zip it. Zip it, shrimpy. What's that, bro? Anyway, thank you so much for taking the time to join us this evening. It's been lovely. It really has been fabulous for your company and your support. I really appreciate it. Myself and the team won't be back on this shift side until Friday. We'll see you on Friday night. And that's right, isn't it? Friday. And you see the other shift side tomorrow morning at 8 AM. They'll be back live. So thank you very much, and have a safe couple of days, and I'll see you Friday.
It's lovely to have your company. I hope you're all very, very, very well. As you can tell, I'm losing my voice somewhat, but delighted to have you with me. It's Katie Reid, everybody, and she's going to be showing you some wonderful, wonderful designs and obviously processes and learning how to create fabulous pieces of jewellery. Now, just before we sort of get into our first kit, Katie, how long have you, because it's the first time we've worked together as well, how long have you been making jewellery?
About 4 years now. So
4 years?
Yeah.
And how did you sort of come across?
My sister actually dragged me in and encouraged me to make jewellery.
When did you actually find us, Jewellery Maker?
Well, it was 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
She wanted to do a school fair, and she wanted to do some macrame bracelets. So she showed me how to do them, and then she said, "There's the stuff. Put Jewellery Maker on." And I was
and
like,
you're away.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. We grab you by the hook and reel you in, don't we? Like it is a wonderful family, a very close-knit family, and that's wonderful. So many guest designers say that to me, that sort of always stumbled across you, or somebody introduced me to your channel, and then it's turned into a business, or become a guest designer as well. Now your pieces of jewellery are beautiful. Now this is your vintage designs, as you can see, displays of colour coming from your opal, of course. Every single one of those links has been handcrafted by Katie, and you can learn how to create this equally. Get hold of the kit, follow Katie's tuition, demonstrations and her inspiration. You're going to be talking us all the way through it today.
Yes.
So when this kit arrived on your doorstep, because our guest designers don't necessarily know what they're going to be receiving, straight away you saw the vintage, and you ran with that.
I certainly did. I love everything vintage myself. I love steampunk, and I just love the past, just if the past could speak, it'd be amazing.
Did you look back at books and things like that? Do you look back at inspiration
definitely.
Online?
I mean, I love all old films, all the old, like Hammers and whatever it is, films, the dancey films.
Yeah,
and things
I know what you mean.
So,
so you can be sat watching a film and go, okay, I'm going to make that.
Yes.
I can create that, and that's the beauty of Jewellery Makers. You gain your inspiration from so many different walks of life, don't you?
I'm doing a degree at the moment, and